Welcome along, everyone. Tuesday, the 10th of December, Fratton Park awaits for Norwich City off the back of a crushing defeat at Loftus Road on Saturday. It's Portsmouth against Norwich City. And team news is frightening. It's Jack Reeve. It's Chris Reeve. The Watchalong curse continues. Strap yourselves in.
This is just... Do you know what? This morning I thought, nah, this is just stupid. And I saw Pompey had won the other night. They'd won their last game 3-0, didn't they, against Bristol City at home. And we will talk about it, I'm sure, pretty much immediately. And I'm sure other Norwich City fans are thinking the same thing. I saw the Kenny McLean news come up on my X feed whilst I was eating my dinner tonight, and I almost sicked up my dinner all across the dinner table.
Well, look, during the week, on yesterday, Monday, we put out our preferred starting 11s for this evening. And there was a lot of back and forth about where both of us were wrong. None of you actually picked why we were both wrong. That was because we both had Kenny McLean in the setup. Now, this was the team I went for, that I wanted. Forson out on the right, Fisher to be dropped, Slimane McLean in the middle. I think that right side of the pitch looks a bit more balanced, and with Cordoba coming back, I thought he would fit in nicely, and Doyle moves out to left back, which I'm not a massive fan of, but Fisher's not really worked at left back. And Chris, this was your team.
I just can't believe that you wanted to drop Nunes. I think that is absolute insanity.
I think Slimane is good, and I like Slimane in the middle. I think he'd be good next to Kenny McLean. That won't be happening.
Yeah.
And I just think it's, we've seen what happens when we rush Nunes back.
So let's get into tonight's team, because
neither of us were right.
Because actually he's not even gone with, I think the main headline here, Jack, is the Hoff has opted to play Jakob Sorensen.
Well, and look, this is because, and if you haven't already seen it, this is the news coming out of Norwich City this evening. Kenny McLean has been suspended for 4 matches by an independent regulatory commission following Saturday's defeat at QPR. That was announced literally about an hour and 15 minutes ago. There was an appeal put in today by Norwich City at 2:30. That was overturned. McLean will miss another 4 games. That means he's now missed 8 league games in the past 2 months. So a really, really tough time for our captain. That does now mean, and we'll get onto the McLean news shortly, that this is the team for tonight's game against Portsmouth. It's Gunn, Stacey, Duffy, Cordoba, Doyle. I got the defence right. Sorensen, Marcondes, and Nunes. Barnes through the middle, Sinats on the right, and goals galore, Science up front. No, on the left. Talk me through that. Where do we start? Well, we must start with McLean.
Well, I mean, where do you start? I mean, on that McLean news, I just think it is that Sean Dyche meme, isn't it? Utter woke nonsense. It is a monstrosity. It is lame. It is pathetic. It is everything that's wrong with this game of football. And it's one of those ones where you look at it and you think, I've fallen out of love with football. There's absolutely nothing. And I've seen already a few people trying to be hipster, trying to be, intentionally, black and white with him, gone, oh, well, he can't raise his hands like that. Do you know what? If you start giving bans for that in retrospect, then you'll be banning players every week.
Well,
I'm furious about it, actually, Jack, and I'm surprised that you've actually gone ahead with this watch along, considering how angry I am with it.
And
then I found out Jakob Sorensen started, which didn't help my anger even more.
I think the issue is, and you're right. If McLean were to be sent off on Saturday during the game, if you haven't seen it, it's a very unintentional. He's running, he's moving, arm goes up, kind of catches him in like the neck region. Literally nobody makes a meal of it. I was there,
apart from the QPR player who goes down like a sack of shit.
But none of his teammates really cared.
Yeah. Because it was pathetic. And do you know what? I cannot wait for QPR to come to Carrow on the 29th of December, and I cannot wait to boo that bloke all game. From
He's only 18.
I don't care. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Oh, crying. He's like pretending he hit his head. No wonder Kenny had a word with him afterwards.
And this is a good point from Alan. What about Borja, who got
Oh,
smacked in the
Alan.
nose drawing blood?
Alan,
That's true.
do you know what, Alan? That I saw someone respond to my post about this, and that annoyed me even more. Someone literally drew blood. I think it's done of QPR, drew blood from both sides, literally swings him a right-hander, and nothing's happened to him. And do you know what? I really, really hope that Norwich City now are complaining about that. Just a quick public service announcement.
Please do.
A few,
Stop
actually.
you moaning.
First of all, please, if you are here for the duration of the TNC Pain Train, which was once known as the Watchalong, jump on X and share our pinned post. That's like the Matrix, that is, isn't it? Ooh. Please share that if you are strapped in for the duration. We would be ever so grateful. And also tonight, we are drinking Black Dog teas, aren't we, Jack?
We are. It may well switch to Lakens depending on the mood, but there is a discount code, Black Dog Teas. You would have seen it if you've been watching the TNC podcast. Norwich-based company. Discount codes down in the description below. They're based in Biddy's Tea Rooms, but you can buy it online. There's 10% off. All you need to know down in the description. I don't know about you, Chris. I'm very unprepared in terms of Christmas presents at the moment, and I know a lot of our viewers will be the same.
Well, I'm not, because I've got all my Black Dog teas, and I've also got a few TNC mugs. I've gone onto the tncmerch.co.uk and I've got everyone some TNC merch, so I'm sorted. I believe you can get.
There you go.
Can you get any discount on that or not?
No? On the merch, no, but it's cheap anyway, so you don't need any discount.
And look at that Panamania. Hopefully, Jose Cordoba coming back. That's good. That's good news. Come on, that's good news.
Well, I mean, the only positive of the McLean suspension is that we've kind of forgotten about Saturday, because we're now really upset about McLean instead of Saturday.
Well, has it reminded us more about how painful that game has? Right. Do you know something I will bring up, though? I really got me going.
Jonathan says, Revo getting riled up gets me going for this game.
Well, Jonathan, I am riled up. I can tell you that for free, fella. And I tell you something that really... just really poked me, really turned me up for this evening's game is Glenn Ruddersham. Glenn Ruddersham took to X earlier, and he put the following statement, and it was a statement, on his X account. Just a few hours before kickoff at the time, he put, "Let's stand together, fair or not fair. Let's use this frustration as fuel. Let's go. Game on." Of course, he's talking about the Kenny McLean ban. And do you know what? God, it really got me going.
And let's hope that is a genuine statement and one that's being echoed in the dressing room. You would hope that Kenny's teammates and Kenny himself are in that dressing room and going, okay, like, we're up against it again now. You know, we've lost our captain. Let's just show that this doesn't really matter and let's go and win. We need a response from... Put McLean aside, we need a response from Saturday. It was one of the worst performances of the season, if not the worst.
It was an absolute stinker, and we could let's try not to talk about that as much when we're about to kick off this game. Just wanted to highlight this comment from MAX on YouTube. If Barnes scores,
otherwise known as Max.
Well, I thought he might be trying to be trendy.
Yeah.
If Barnes scores tonight, I'll go on a bender. And that's what I'm talking about, because Ashley Barnes is starting for Norwich City.
Well, and how time flies, because the last Tuesday night away game was on this very watch-along.
He was
and now he's playing.
From the talk Norwich City watch-along to starting up front for Norwich City at Pompey on a Tuesday night.
Don't like this from Craigo. Yellow card. Yellow card, Craigo. Josh Murphy hat-trick.
Well, let's talk about it.
There's your booking.
Well, what I will say is to Craigo directly is actually, for once, he's speaking sense, because if you look at Josh Murphy's last 6 games, he has scored or assisted in all of them. He is on fire at the moment for Pompey. Pompey haven't lost in their last 3 games. They won their last one 3-0. Norwich City haven't won a midweek away game like since the dawn of time or something. It's a ridiculous stat. Someone would have found that on social media somewhere.
Birmingham.
Just a quick one. Ian Crowe has done my job for me. He's got in the first TNC watch-along setup of the night. And as I always say, if you put them on X, Jack, and you put them on Instagram, I'll share all of them as a thanks for your support. So that is the first TNC watch-along setup of the night. Bonus points for dogs, cats, dinners, If you want to put a sign on it that says "fuck FA PGMO," then that's fine. We can have that as well, and I'll share absolutely all of them. There you go.
I think we were discussing. I was trying to calm Chris down pre going live and sort of give him a therapy session because he was genuinely considering turning around and going back to his house. But I was saying, if we look at the two teams, Norwich City should still be getting something from tonight's game. Portsmouth have won less games than Plymouth have this season. They are second bottom of the table. They were playing in League One last season. If Norwich City want any chance of top six, these are the games they have to be getting something
and
from.
We've spoken about this on the podcast, Jack. The last two podcasts, we've said this batch of four, and this is now our fourth game in that batch of four that we highlighted and said win, 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 win. We completely fucked it against QPR, as I'm trying to not talk about tonight too much, which I inevitably am going to because it was a horror show. We've got to win tonight. And I tell you why I've got to win tonight, Jack. I tell you why, because the next three, apart from now Millwall, are mightily tough.
Yeah, who is it? It's Burnley.
It's Burnley at home.
Sunderland.
And then Sunderland away. And just a reminder, without Kenny McLean. So this game is really important tonight. It's a big game. We've got to win it by hook or by crook.
Jake saying the last midweek away win was Hull. I think that was a Friday night. I think Christian Fasnacht scored that night. I remember.
Cheers, Jake.
Remember it. Anyway.
Just a big up, by the way, to any of the Norwich fans that are in that away end at Fratton Park tonight. Fair fucking play. Could you imagine seeing Kenny McLean being banned on your way in, and then you see Jacob Sorensen starting as well, and you're tking, blooming heck.
Well, I mean, we've discussed McLean being out. His replacement for this evening is that of Jakob Sorensen. I mean, does that fill you with confidence?
No. Mate, no, it doesn't. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't fill me with confidence. And I find it really funny. Not funny, actually. I find it
sadistically funny.
I find it. I mean, you've got to laugh, haven't you? I mean, I'd have you definitely start Slimane there. So that clearly means that Slimane's not match fit still.
Or does he just prefer Sorensen?
But surely not. Hoff knows his football. Surely not. And then you've got Schwartau as well.
Chris says, can we appeal the appeal? Surely someone must see it. Maybe. Let's just keep appealing.
Chris, I quite like that, Chris. Do you know what, though? Do you know what I like more, though, Chris? Let's just absolutely kick them. 29th of December at Carrow Road. Let's kick QPR off the park. I don't care saying it. I don't care.
Matt says, I'm apoplectic with rage. Absolute mess from the FA.
Word of the week, that is.
You can't retrospectively VAR a decision that was deemed just a free kick by the... I agree. And also, the assistant or the linesman was right next to it, and they didn't give anything.
This black dog tea, so nice.
If they keep going, you can't retrospectively.
Yes.
If it was a two-footer that had broken his leg, I get it.
Yes. It's just lame, woke nonsense. And by the way, Matt Morris, you bang on the money. Because they could look through all of them, and people had cited the one at the Spurs game versus Chelsea as well. Yeah. I mean, you could look at every single game and you see a player. This is what Kenny did, by the way. He's just used his body and he shielded it to stop the player. It's a contact sport. And when you take that away, we may as well be playing bloody polo or something. It's absolutely pathetic.
And then he apologised because it was clearly an accident. Anyway,
loads of watchalongs. Hang on, there's loads of watchalong setups coming in tonight. The one and only Totally Tete has got his TNC watchalong set up in. He says, wonder if the TNC watchalong curse will be lifted tonight. One can only dream. I don't think it will, Jack. We've had another one from Carl English, who's got us perfectly poised on the table. And can I just say, you might be able to see that.
Gnome of the night.
Let me just zoom in on this little gnome in the corner. Gnome of the night for Carl English. Any Christmas decorations in your TNC watchalong setups, by the way, get them in. Oh, look at this. Jamie Evanson.
He's in the kitchen.
He's in the kitchen.
At work.
I tell you what, you got to be careful here, right? He's got the knives up behind the TNT watchalong setup. There he is, bore has signs. If there's a man that's going to get you out of trouble, it's him tonight, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah, we are. Well, we're approaching kickoff. We are watching on Sky Sports Plus this evening. I know that Simon Thomas contributes to TNC, so we'll give a little back to his employer, Sky Sports Plus. So we might be, 10 seconds behind. We will let you know once the game kicks off with us. And we will, of course, give you timestamps
Hang on.
to update you throughout.
Just one more TNT Watchalong setup from Alfie. This is absolutely outstanding from Alfie, right? I'm going to play this video. We've got in here, we've got a fuck the FA sign. So we'll start with that. Then we've got in here, so what looks like, I think, some toys or something, some kids' toys. Then a pussycat as well. Absolutely lovely stuff.
Wow, the trifecta. Here
And
we go, we're underway.
Kicked off. 1,000 of you have joined us for the Norwich City pain train this evening as Borja Sainz gets the ball under his feet already. Brilliant stuff. I quite like the fact it's blurry, Jack. Hopefully, if it's not going to work well tonight, we can not see it in high definition. Fantastic stuff. Well, here we go.
Norwich have given it away down the left-hand side. That's Murphy who'll
there
run
he is.
Sorensen.
Jakob Sorensen. He's always a man that you can rely on. He lets the ball go into the box straight away, and Pompey have it on the other side.
I'm going to quickly go back.
Yeah, okay, brilliant stuff.
Unblur.
Thank you so much for joining us, by the way. Really appreciate everyone jumping in. Just one more reminder, if you are here for the duration tonight, jump on X and retweet our pinned post, please. That would be fantastic.
Pinned post, please. That'd
be brilliant. And by the way, he's not responded yet, but we might have, as we always do on the Talk Norwich City Watch Along, we might just have a halftime special guest. So it's going to be well worth tuning into tonight, regardless of the score, Jack Reed.
Okay, excellent. Have we done score prediction?
No, Mark Corrington is joining us from America. Hello, Mark. Big up to you, my friend. Tom says Barnes Hattie. Who says no? Blimey.
In all seriousness, it is good to see Ashley Barnes back, and it does give you another option.
Well, he said it on the TNT Watch Along, the last one. He said, I almost retired. So to go from that to this, Jack, is brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant. Straight away. I love that. Who's that?
Sienats.
Was that Sienats? I love that. Yeah, no, but good. Just show him you're there. Yeah. Nowhere near the ball.
And actually
barges him over. Good.
Sienats unlucky. Well, he did score at QPR and it was wrongly disallowed. So he was unlucky not to get another one. He's been good the last few weeks, Ante Sienats.
Yes.
And let's hope that continues tonight. This is a really big game for Norwich, actually, because away games this season. Oh, well done, Angus Gunn. Have been really poor, and we must turn that corner.
Yes.
We really must turn that corner. I would, and you're not going to like it, I'd take a point tonight. I would take a point.
Well, I think considering circumstances, Jack, I would actually for once agree with you.
Okay. Alex watching from Canada. Hello, Alex. Great to see you, mate. Diggers says, God, I've missed this. Yeah. We've missed you too, Diggers.
I appreciate that, Diggers.
Lauren says 1-1. I'll take a 1-1. I'll take a 1-1, Lauren.
But I do want to win. We all want to win, don't we, Jack? I mean, you've said it. You look at that lineup. Brilliant from Jakob Sorensen. Lovely stuff from the youngster. Well, brilliant. Lucky. Right. Norwich City are.
What I would say.
Building slowly.
Having had the
what?
The joy of being at Loftus Road on Saturday and having been at the Kassam Stadium for Oxford earlier in the season and having been at the Hawthorns as well, which was a slightly better performance. The huge concern throughout this season away from home as Portsmouth come forwards here, but it's well cleared.
Get it out.
There we go.
Well done,
it's
boys.
Just been, Chris, the complete lack of control in games. And it's really strange. I was saying I said on the video, at the moment, it's like supporting two different teams with Norwich. You've got your Carrow Road side, control the ball, knock it about nicely, very fluid, score lots of goals, happy days.
Yeah.
And then this away team, I mean, they're relegation fodder away from home. Well, they can't keep the ball. That's brilliant from Ashley Barnes as he releases.
Brilliant from Ashley Barnes. Lovely stuff from Barnesy. Go on, Borja. Go on. Should he have done better? Who was that?
That was Marcondes.
TV's blurry. Marcondes.
Nice move that from Norwich.
Look at this ball from Borja Sainz.
Can he do better?
Really well whipped in. He's free, Jack.
Yeah.
I think he'll probably.
I'm going to put that down as a chance, Chris.
Yeah, that's a chance. 3 minutes and 54 seconds on the
Teacher
clock.
Tommy T.
Hello, Teacher Tommy T.
Norfolk's most famous export.
Yeah, he is. One of the most famous Norwich City fans now. If you don't know Teacher Tommy T, check out his TikTok and his YouTube.
He doesn't need our support.
He is, well, no, of course.
We need his support.
Well, I know. That's why I'm bigging him up, mate.
Yeah. On the ball, City, Norwich to win. There we go. Some optimism.
Yeah,
timestamp. Good point, Taylor.
I've just said a timestamp. 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Sorry, mate. I wasn't listening.
You never listen to me.
Wendy watching from Orlando. Oh,
But by
oh,
the
to
way,
be
do you know what?
Wendy.
By the way, I'm looking at Wendy there and I'm thinking maybe a lawyer in America.
Yeah.
Just looks the part.
Yeah.
Seems like a really well-to-do lady, the kind of lady that I would love to make me a black dog tea.
Oh, yeah, very good.
Is there a discount, by the way?
Archie says, I mean, if this is true, Archie, I'm really sorry. He says, in the 14 watch-alongs that I've watched, we've lost with an aggregate score of 21-6. What, in 14 watch-alongs, we've only scored 6 goals?
Archie, is that a legit stat? Please,
That
could you
can't be right,
Archie? Right, Archie, you need to get some more comments in. How we need to prove the legitimacy of that. Have you gone back through every single one and counted the goals? If so, I really respect and admire your dedication to the TNT Watchalong game there. 1,210 of you have joined us for the TNT Watchalong as Angus Gunn has the ball in his own box, 5 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock, buy Black Dog Teas, buy Lagan's beer, and keep us positive tonight, people, because we're not feeling positive. Just in case you didn't get that already, that is, I'll tell you what, I'm already liking the look of Ashley Barnes,
yeah, me too.
holding the ball up deliciously well. Jose Cordoba back at the back, doing what he does best. That's a brilliant ball to ball. Sides out on the left. Go on, Borja, skin him.
Oh,
no.
No.
What? How's he not given a foul there?
Easy Cordoba.
And by the way, going back to that QPR shit show, that guy Dunn that left Borja with a bleeding nose, by the way. And he's
come on, Norwich.
And he's
let's build. Come on.
Yeah, I like that from you. Jakob Sorensen, that was a brilliant, well-placed pass. Well done.
Oh, nice ball.
Oh, do you know what? Brilliant from the hose. Go on.
It's a little.
It's a bit loose. Oh, all right. The ref's given us a foul.
Chris, I've seen one of them in there.
Yeah, well, hopefully in retrospect, the FA will look at that because that was a very serious life-threatening tackle there from Pack of Pompey. I believe that's his name.
It is Marlon Pack. It's 0-0. Welcome along to the TNT Watchalong. You're watching Portsmouth 0,
score predictions. 0. We still haven't done score predictions. I'm gonna go. Well, I'm going. I'm going to take a 1-1. Oh, go on then.
I'm going to be positive.
Go on.
2-0 Norwich.
2-0 Norwich.
Clean sheet. Let's go.
Clean sheet. Mate, we're never keeping clean sheet.
Cordoba's back. Mate, Callum Doyle.
Jakob Sorensen is in midfield. We are not keeping a clean sheet as long as Jakob Sorensen continues to play football for Norwich City.
I think you need to put some respect on Sorensen's name. Oh, Callum.
He's giving it away.
It's a bit foul. No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. You just need to relax.
Do you know what? I think I'm with George. A dirty 1-0.
I wouldn't mind it,
and
George.
I'll take that. Teacher Tommy T's in the house.
2-0
and he says 2-0 Norwich.
Blimey,
O'Reilly. Dan S says 9-0 Pompey. Blimey, O'Reilly.
The pleasing thing from this opening 7 minutes, and look, anything compared
we
to
haven't conceded.
One, we've not conceded, but two,
yep,
we do just look a little bit more comfortable on the ball.
Well, we had to, Jack. I mean, it was like watching Mulbarton Vets.
Yeah,
we were absolutely atrocious.
Saturday's game should have been postponed.
And do you know what? That's actually
should have been postponed.
And do you know what? That's me being disrespectful to Mulbarton Vets because I actually think Mulbarton Vets would have put up a better fight than we did against QPR. We were a proper Sunday League outfit, and I just can't believe the drop off, Jack. We've gone from that brilliant Plymouth performance, like a really decent game against Luton where we scored freely, we looked lively, we were always going to get something from that result. As soon as Nunes came on, game over. And then the stinker we dropped.
But
what?
If we're thinking about, let's be positive, Chris. It's 0-0. Off the bench, Marcelino Nunes. Hello. Onel Hernandez. Oh, hiya. You're Onel?
Yeah.
Anis Ben Slimane. Well, he can score a goal.
Yeah, he can.
If this is 0-0 after 60 minutes, Portsmouth should be deeply concerned.
Deeply. 1,299 of you have joined us for the TNT Watchalong. 8 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock as Pompey have it out wide.
I'll tell you what's been notable so far. Let's take the first 8 minutes of this game. There's more opportunity, and whether that's a Portsmouth thing or whether it's because we're set up differently. What we really struggled with on Saturday was getting the ball in the defensive areas and progressing it forwards. And that they doubled up on Fisher, so he really struggled. They didn't have the passing range of Jose Cordoba. They've got that tonight. They've got Callum Doyle down the left now, who's incredibly advanced and has a good passing range on him. That is a more... That's a foul. That is a more solid foundation to build on and try and progress the ball forwards. I think this and you can have your debates on Stacey or Fisher, both good options at right back. I think this is the best back four to try and create something.
Interesting stuff. Lynn Com says at Talk Norwich City, and she is watching us on the big screen. And that is the best Christmas tree of the night. Can you beat Lynn's Christmas tree?
Tree of the night.
Get your TNT Watchalong setups in. I'm sharing all of them on the Talk Norwich City socials as a thanks for your support.
Do you think we can still get top six, Chris?
Well, I've backed us for it, but after I have to admit, I've really had to swallow some pride, eat some humble pie after that QPR performance, Jack. Because I was thinking,
but it's not just that in isolation. It's the away performance.
I was thinking,
in general.
Yeah, I know, but I was thinking, fine. I was thinking, okay, because we were without so many players, Jack, and then the cavalry comes back, and the stinker we dropped was just unacceptable. And I'm looking at it, I'm going, do you know what? Maybe I am batshit crazy. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am barking up the wrong tree. Maybe I have taken advantage of the 20% Lakens discount too many times this year, right? I want to be positive, but you cannot play like we did against QPR. Oh, that's brilliant from Jakob Sorensen. That's genuinely brilliant. Well done.
Do you?
Oh, no, it was Callum Doyle.
Do you think that?
Sorry, everyone. Oh, God, but oh.
Do you think that the Hoff will have learned anything from Saturday? And if so, what? It's a good ball from Pompey.
Oh, well,
I'll tell you what, just quickly, everything good is coming through Murphy down that left side. That's a great challenge. Oh, it's given away. Well done.
Oh, he's bundled him over, and the Pompey fans want it.
That's fine. Good defending that from Stacey there.
Well, look, I think the Hoff's going to be learning all the time this season, and Norwich fans will be watching this now, listening to this, going, "Well, we don't need learning. We need action. We need results now." And you know, but I do think he learns fast. I think
let's just have a quick look at this. Oh, it's close.
Oh, I tell you what. Let's watch this back, right?
Oh, I've seen him given.
Do you know what? I've seen them given too.
Yeah, I've seen him given.
I think Pompey have got a good penalty shout there.
Yeah,
I have to admit.
Maybe it's the FA going,
yeah,
let's reel it back in a bit.
Maybe we're going to get some good decisions tonight.
Or maybe they'll give us
our pants down and
maybe they'll give Portsmouth that penalty after the match.
Yeah,
that would be a good way of doing it. Book Stacey after the game.
I reckon they probably would. What was I saying? Hoff learning. Yeah, I think he's learning. Finley says watching at uni had to think creatively for a Christmas decoration. Check this out for a TNC Watchalong setup. That's like a nice little football snowman there, Finley. I love that from you.
University student of the night.
That has been shared. Well done, Finley. Well, if you've just joined the TNC Watchalong, with 12 minutes and 18 seconds in,
take a 0-0.
Kenny McLean has been banned for 3 games, but he's been given an extra on top of that, so it's 4 games because of an absolute wet wipe of a decision from the FA / the PGMO, or whatever they want to call themselves. And here we are playing Pompey at Fratton Park. Would I take a 0-0? No, I want to win. We need to win. I want to win. Let's win.
I just want to score. I want to score a goal. It feels like it's been a while since we've scored away from home.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm concerned about tonight, Jack? It's the former player thing. I'm looking at Josh Murphy, and I'm thinking, oof, I don't like that. By the way, Glenn Riddlesham is going absolutely balmy on the sidelines at the moment, barking his orders, bellowing them out to his team in yellow here at Fratton Park. Angus Gunn plays it short.
Adam says Jack Stacey will get a 3-match ban because he didn't give that penalty. Well, look, if they want to keep making decisions after the game, then why not? That probably is a 3-game ban.
And the fact that the referee didn't even book Kenny, by the way, in that moment, just shows how much of an absolute nonsense it was.
Timestamp, Harvey. We are on 13 minutes and 40 seconds. There's a drop ball because the referee couldn't get out of the way.
I tell you what, I think we might have had an upgrade on our Christmas tree of the night. Bernie Bino says Grant Hanley off the bench with a big header tonight. I can feel it. And let's just here's his watch along setup. Let's just quickly zoom in at that Christmas tree. What do we reckon of that Christmas tree? Lovely stuff from Bernie Bino. Welcome aboard for the TNC Watchalong, along with 1,482 other people.
Here we go. Archie.
Portsmouth have it on the edge of the box. And I tell you what, it's silly from Cordoba. We've given away a free kick, and here comes the set-piece shit show.
Archie, these are the watch-alongs that he's watched over the past few years.
Cheers, Archie. I love it.
Yeah, wow, they are some really bleak games in there. Blimey. I mean, the Watchalong curse. Since the Watchalong, if we did a Watchalong, we won in 2020 and 2021. It was, and then since that point, there has been a minor curse. But that's because we only ever do Watchalongs for away games now.
Yes.
And midweek.
But we just loved the pandemic. We didn't love the pandemic, obviously. We enjoyed that period of doing the Watchalongs.
I've got a bad feeling.
No, I know. Defending set pieces and Josh Murphy standing over it. It's a really good position for a free kick. I don't like this, Jack. I really don't like
free
this.
kick. What are we talking? 25 yards out. Josh Murphy and Richie standing over the ball. That's a Premier League winger partnership a few years ago. Angus Gunn stood in the middle of the goal. He'll be hoping for a better performance tonight after Saturday's showing. It's with Josh Murphy probably to take this.
Please put this over the bar, for God's sake.
And Murphy steps up. Murphy hits the wall. He'll come back for seconds, and that's a corner.
Ooh.
No, it's not. It's been kept in.
What the hell?
Brilliant. Not sure what happened there.
No, neither was I. Brilliant stuff. Right, come on, Norwich City. Let's get the ball on the floor. Let's play our football. We know we can play. Let's not play into Portsmouth's hands like we did for QPR. Kenny was brilliant post-match, by the way, at QPR, saying how we just played it into their hands. We just gave them the game that they wanted, and we cannot afford to do that tonight against Portsmouth at Fratton Park.
Yeah, Flaming Ravens.
Flaming Raven, name of the night.
We really should be beating these. We should. Yeah, we absolutely should. I'll tell you what, Murphy's a good signing for Portsmouth. He's a good player. Murphy.
Yeah, he is, and they've done well to get him off Oxford.
Yeah.
Because Oxford came up at the same time. That's quite a controversial move. And here we go. Norwich City have conceded a corner. We all know our woeful set-piece record. Nick Stanley has come under lots of criticism this week. Angus Gunn, well cleared.
That was Doyle on the line.
It was Doyle that's cleared it there. Brilliant stuff. Boy,
no foul. No foul.
Boy, he's wrong side. Boy, you can't let him that side.
It's nearly time for a beer, lads. This is actually... that's going all the way up.
That is brilliant from Callum Doyle there. See, Borja has let his man cross there. He's let him go the other side of him.
Really good defending there from both Ashley Barnes and Callum Doyle.
You would have liked to have think tonight they've gone, right, lads, don't give away corners because we're shite from corners. And do you know what they've done so far is invite corners.
Portsmouth in swinger, whipped in. It's a great ball and it's headed off the line again by... Norwich are really on the ropes here. Oh
God, it's like a game of pinball. 17 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock.
Norwich cannot get the ball under him.
I tell you what, those yellows at Fratton Park tonight, I really do take my hat off to them. They must be
cold
and
into the Norwich. No.
Oh my goodness gracious me, it's over the bar. Right, brilliant. Fine, come on, still 0-0. Good.
Norwich are weathering a storm here at Fratton Park.
We are, and Johannes said that we'd weather a storm and we need to weather it well. Norwich City have yet to really play our Hoff ball at all, Jack. And Portsmouth have had the game under their spell, haven't they?
Yeah, I think weathering a storm is an interesting one because actually, wherever you go away from home in the Championship, there will be 20, 30-minute periods during a game where the home side is on top, again, whether it's QPR, Portsmouth, Oxford, or whoever.
Yeah.
What we've not been able to do this season is just not concede during those periods. That's absolutely shocking from Shane Duffy there. What we need to do is just see them out and then find a way. Actually, at QPR, Norwich, we had the ball in the back of the net twice. Yeah. One of them should have stood.
Yeah.
Stonewall penalty not given. And Anis Ben Slimani misses a one-on-one. So actually, we had our chances.
I don't know. I think you're being kind there, Jack. Oh, who's this yellow card for? Barnes?
Oh.
No? For Portsmouth or Barnes?
I think that's for Barnes.
Ashley Barnes has been booked.
Yeah. But at least they've managed to book him during the game and not afterwards.
I was just going to bring in a comment from Harry Bristow. He says, evening, gents, always shit on the old blue and white. Yeah,
quite.
And that is very true, isn't it, Harry? If in doubt, always shit on the old blue and white. That's very true indeed.
Ashley Barnes to get sent off tonight is an incredibly short price.
Charles Tats says, evening, lads, sat in a pub garden doing some logic puzzles.
Excellent.
Wish I had some Black Dog tea to warm me up. Still predicting a 4-0 win tonight. Charles Tats, we've had our Black Dog teas this evening to warm us up. and my God, they've been tasty.
Well,
and you can get them from where, Jack?
Links in the description, 10% off. The code is down in the description below. And if you don't do it, then shame on you. Okay. Yeah, lots of people saying Onel Hernandez off the bench. Opportunity in that second half. Look, the bench looks quite strong tonight. Oscar Schwartau.
Well, yeah.
Anis Ben Slimane.
Too strong, some would say.
No one.
Do you know what? This has been brought up here from Slabhead, who says red card for Barnes incoming.
Yeah,
look, it does concern me. It does concern me. Yeah. And also, we've got another one here that says Barnes is getting a 3-match ban after this game. Well, look, anything can happen with the FA these days.
Chris, can you just answer a question for me?
Come on.
Can you remember the last time that Norwich touched the ball in this game?
When Doyle cleared it off the line.
Yeah. I really did curse this game by saying in the opening 7 minutes that Norwich looked more in control. Since that point, we've barely had more than 5 passes in a row.
Come on, let's play our game, boys. That's a lovely ball. Brilliantly. Oh, unlucky from Marcondes. He's won a throw in, though. Lovely stuff. Now, come on, Norwich.
I think before the QPR away game, I would have said when we don't have McLean, you know, we struggle to control the game. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. I mean, that kind of that theory goes out of the window at Loftus Road. But you do just feel without McLean, we struggle to tick over the middle of the park.
Do you know a player? No, I agree with that. Do you know a player that I need, and so far I've got a good performance from tonight? It's Callum Doyle, because that third goal at QPR, Jack, fucking hell, just.
Well, he slipped, didn't he?
Well, I know,
but it was poor.
And I know, but and I think Johannes, said it in his presser this week as well. Like he'd have to rotate some players, and you know, I'm actually somewhat. So this is why I went with my defence of Fisher with Doyle left back, but then maybe Crescene had a shout at left back tonight. That's a lovely ball through to Borja Sainz. You can't get under control. Portsmouth are shepherding it away. And then Borja has forced the Pompey player to kick it out for a throw-in. 21 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. 1,600 a year. Or watching TNT Watchalong.
Slabhead, press the red button, my friend, and you will get the Norwich game.
Yes.
Carl, he says, is the Christmas tree up? It is. It's just over here. It's not in shot, but there is a Christmas tree. I have got a Norwich.
If we score, we'll show you Jack's Christmas tree.
Wow, what a treat for everyone.
Lovely stuff. Oh, tell you what, some silky skills there.
Right, let's just keep the ball, Norwich.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's just keep long ball. What is that?
Yeah,
that
you said it right.
Useless.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Not the bright
unlucky. I know, but it was almost a fantastic touch.
Right, let's keep the ball.
Right, keep the ball. Keep
the ball, Yellows. That's what one of the granddads used to shout watching Phil being run and play. Here we go.
Oh, almost. Norwich are starting to play Hoffball, but Portsmouth have won it back. And then it's gone out into the crowd. Josh Murphy tries to take it quickly. He does, but it's brilliantly defended from Norwich City.
Well, it's still 0-0. If you're looking for something positive.
That is a positive.
It's still 0-0. We've not conceded. We've nearly conceded a couple of times as Norwich give the ball away.
Do you know,
once again?
I think, especially in light of Barnsley getting a booking, I've got a funny feeling that he's going to put O'Neill on up top later on in the game.
I wouldn't hate it.
I
really wouldn't.
Well, at this stage, Jack, I don't mind. Really.
I don't mind Barnsley. I don't mind him starting in the middle when, you know, I don't mind seeing that's out.
Oh, that's a lovely little nibble there from Nunes, who almost wins the ball back for Barnsley. And unfortunately, it's gone through to the Portsmouth goalkeeper. Here we go, Jack. Here we go. We've maybe gone from gear 1 to gear 2, and that's encouraging.
Oh, Stacey's been done there by Murphy. Murphy's had the beating of all night so far. Portsmouth coming forwards here. This looks dangerous. It's whipped into the box, but that's out. Stacey's really struggled against Murphy so far.
Yeah,
he really has. That's good for Borja Sainz, who drops in deep to win the ball. He'll look long, and he'll look long and find Cianats down the right-hand side, and he'll win the header.
That's a delicious ball.
Cianats
did so well with the ball. Get the box.
Oh,
that's poor. You've done the hard work, Ante.
That was really good wing play.
It was brilliant wing play from Ante. He wins it, gets the ball under his spell, but instead of going for the classic cutback, he does so well there, Jack. Just pick that head up. Pick that head up. pick that header.
Oh, there was the pass.
And I tell you what, as well, it's so close to Barnsley. Actually, it's well defended, but I think Sinat should do better.
Yeah, as you say, Chris, he did the hard work. That was brilliant from Ante.
It was.
Bit of hustle, bit of bustle.
Yeah, like
find some space. That was a good flowing move from Norwich City. Well done.
He'll probably get a full match game, by the way, for that.
Yeah, too aggressive.
That was way too aggressive. Really,
could have killed him.
Unacceptable behaviour from Ante Sinat.
There we go.
Do you know what, Jack? Do you know what?
Did Norwich win
tonight? I think my kettle's boiling a little bit. I just feel something really naughty about this one.
Yeah.
You know, we said at the start, someone predicted a dirty 1-0 win, but maybe this is what we're going to get. Who knows?
Maybe a little dirty 1-0. Portsmouth feeling a bit hard done by that they should have had a penalty. I tell you what, let's get the Hoff in front of Gorham, sticking it into FA.
Yeah, no, I hope so. Yeah,
let's have some.
Yeah, no, I want that.
Let this be our catalyst, as Big Glenn says.
Get whatever the fine is, pay it.
Yeah.
Just slag off the FA.
Pay it in penny coins.
Yeah, pay it in penny coins. I love that. Oh, that's disappointing there. I think it's Doyle, isn't it? He's won the ball. He's body checked him there brilliantly well. And the ref's not even called for a foul. What the hell? Do you know what? The refereeing in this league is astonishingly shite. It really is. Josh Murphy running edge of the box. Oh my God. It's flashed wide.
They've got to be careful with Murphy on that side.
Yeah, they really do. And
how many times did he?
And I tell you what, and I tell you what as well. I'll give you a fun fact. Perhaps not surprising for many. Josh and Jacob Murphy are very, very good friends of Angus Gunn. Best friends, in fact. So he will really want to score against Angus tonight for bragging rights. So I really, really hope that will not be the case. Let's watch this back here. Give him so much space and time. And
I feel slightly nostalgic watching Josh Murphy. I mean, we had some really good. I know that they weren't in sort of particularly great Norwich sides, but
hang on a minute.
We had some fun times.
Beginning of the it was Alex Neil. Beginning of the Farke era, I believe. Josh and Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy was especially good.
I think that was Alex Neil, wasn't it?
It was when it was the Aviva Community was the sponsor, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's really poor. Marcondes gives it away. Okay. Stacey, just keep it simple, Stacey.
Simple, Stacey.
Simple.
Okay, that's fine.
Two players that actually struggled under the fan criticism at Norwich City. Both Josh and Jacob, unfortunately. Yeah. Dubai Canaries in the house. Hello, guys. He says hello.
Hello, Dubai Canaries.
Welcome to the people of Dubai. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from tonight, by the way. We always find that interesting. Dubai, America, Canada, Australia. Where are you? Let's be having you. Get your comment in. Where are you watching us from? And speaking of watching us from, 1,759 people are watching the TNC Watchalong. Don't forget, if you're strapped in for the duration this evening, jump on X and share our pinned post. We would massively appreciate that. Let's get as many of the Yellow Army in for the pain train as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Norwich City bring it forwards through the Emi Marcondes. That's a nice ball onto Jack Stacey on the right-hand side. Let's just keep it simple.
I tell you what, let's get some shouts out from where people are watching from. Timo, Slovenia, Scotland, Nashville, Wisbeach, my bedroom. Love that.
Can't argue with that.
Why not? Grappenhall, Cheshire. Blimey, Samuel Hansen.
Grappenhall.
Wow. Fakenham. Says Charlie with the icon in his profile picture. Christopher Ward says USA, Philadelphia. I love that.
USA. I miss
Barsha 3, Dubai. Love that from you, Dubai Canary. The mighty Norwich, a fine city, says Shoney. Big up, Shoney. Hello, mate. Watching from sunny Epsom, Browston, Hastings. There's some absolutely fantastic Stockport. Lisbon's not as sexy as Stockport, is it? You know, big up to Stockport, massive. Sleepy Drayton, says Charlie Skinner. Hello, Charlie Skinner. Big up Drayton. Finland, the Pookie Massive are still watching us. Love that. Bedford, Braintree. There's a real eclectic mix of Norwich City. This is the great thing about the Yellow Army. They're all over the world.
They are. And I'm so glad you just missed that passage of play, because the softest foul was just given against Norwich City. So I think you might have hit the roof if you'd have seen that one. It's still 0-0. You're tuning in. It's Portsmouth 0, Norwich City 0 in the 29th minute of this game at Fratton Park.
Just a quick shout out. Let's keep going with these locations. We've got Tuxwood. We've got Yarmouth. Big up Carl, TNC legend. And what about this one? The Poor England Swingers Association.
Blimey.
Hello to the Poor England Swingers Association. Welcome aboard. North Korea, says Sir Frankfurt. Blimey, O'Reilly. Lovely stuff. Welcome aboard. TNC Watchalong is here. It's happening. We are almost at the 30-minute mark. Norwich have not conceded from a set piece yet.
As Norwich progress forward through ball science, I think they got slightly fortunate on that pass. They won't get so fortunate on that one. That's really poor from ball science, and that is a booking.
Oh,
for Jakob Sorensen. Really poor challenge there.
Is that a Jakob Sorensen mistake? Blimey, I would never dream of it. I just want to say a special shout out to Peter Butler, who says that he's watching from the Norfolk and Norwich Hethel ward. Peter, I hope that you are getting on as okay as you can, my man, and that you get well soon and you have a speedy recovery, whatever you are facing, my friend. Welcome to the TNC Watchalong to you, Peter.
Absolutely. Welcome aboard, Peter, and welcome along to everyone watching. If you've got the game on, then sorry to hear it. If you haven't got the game on, make yourself a cuppa, black dog teas, or pour yourself a Lakins, whichever you fancy tonight. I know it's a school night, but just the one Lakins won't do any harm. And just listen to us chat nonsense. It's Fratton Park. It's Portsmouth 0, Norwich City 0 as we enter the 31st minute of tonight.
Brilliant from the hose there. Jose Cordoba gets up and just bashes it out with his big skull there. Superb from the Prince of Panama himself.
Big Dave, here he is.
Hello, Dave.
Thought I'd tune in. As game not great. Yeah, it's not. I mean,
what are you trying to say, Dave? That you only watch us when you're bored?
Yeah. Yeah, TNC Watchalongs are for life, not just for nil-nils.
Oh, Norwich City concede a corner. You know what that means?
This is an interesting one. I would have had Forson in there tonight. Would you have started Forson?
Well, you put him in your team, Jack. For me, he's not a winger. And for me, he's a green banana. And I use that phrase for players that aren't quite ready yet. And for me, he needs a season. He's struggled to adapt. For me, I wanted Anel Hernandez to start tonight, and that's not just because I've got my Anel Hernandez glasses on. Hang on, let's get this.
How many corners have we conceded?
Up and out. Get out. What? No, it's offside. I just actually do think that Anel probably actually deserved to start tonight. I think actually the last few games he's come on, he's looked decent.
Yeah, but I think
he's put them on the back foot. People don't know what to expect.
Super sub. Anel's a super sub.
Dave Mello, it's funny that he says that you would have started Kellen Fisher.
It's almost like he's his boy.
Possibly. To be fair, it's been harsh. It's a really, really, it's a great problem for the Norwich City manager to have, right? Jack Stacey's come in for Kellen. He's done well. Kellen's then been played out left back, of course, not his natural position. Unlucky. But look, it's a good problem for Norwich City to have two players, really chomping at the bit to start. And that is going to be really good for Kellen's development, progression. It's going to be good for Jack to keep him on his toes. For me, though, genuinely, I would have started Kellen in this game.
Well, I mean, as you say, good problems to have. You want to be having these discussions.
That's lovely football from Norwich. Crosses into the box. Oh, it's cleared. I tell you what, there, Jack. Lovely triangle passing there out on the left-hand side from Norwich. Great ball into the box. And this is the thing, when you come up against Pompey, anything can happen. Just pump it into the box. Remember where they're from. League One, Put it into the danger zone. Put it into the mixer.
I like the way. I like the way that Callum Doyle crosses the ball low and hard. Put it in the mixer.
Yeah.
Put it in the mixer and see what happens.
That is a good rule for life.
That's handball.
Low and hard. See what happens.
Yeah. Go on, Duffy. Good head. Go on again.
Jakob Sorensen.
Someone, Harry Pritchard put a comment in here earlier.
Tell you what, Ref, you've got to give a. That's late. It's very late. You get your red card out, Sonny Jim. You get your red card out, Sonny Jim. Don't bottle that, Ref. Don't bottle it. Don't bottle it. Don't you dare. That's a red card. That's a red card.
Now, the issue here, Chris, is the whistle had already gone. That's naughty.
Bloody hell. That is so poor. That is the most blatant red. He's got to go. Yeah. There's no excuses. It's a stonewaller. Norwich City should be facing 10 men here. It's so late.
I don't think we're going to see
it. It's atrociously late. It's got to be a red card. Let's watch this back. Oh, my goodness gracious me. I mean, come on, ref.
I mean, let's see if this is given in the game or maybe they'll give him a 3-match ban after. You never know. The Norwich player is absolutely fuming. It's a late one on the loanee, Callum Doyle.
Dave Mello says yellow. Apparently, does that mean he's been given a yellow, or you think it's a yellow?
Well, let's see.
I mean, bloody hell! I mean, surely we've got.
Let's see what the referee decides here.
He's going to give a yellow, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he. Oh, there's another little shove there on Ante Sinat.
Oh, it's Duffy.
Duffy giving him.
Duffy shoving.
Oh, it's a yellow. Don't worry. Retrospectively, might be a red.
Retrospectively, which is what counts these days. Retrospectively, that Portsmouth player will be banned for 4 games, and this is the kind of football that we like to see. There you go.
And I tell you what, is that challenge that we've just seen worse than the Kenny McLean one that saw him get 4-game ban against Middlesbrough?
Honestly, the Kenny McLean foul is not even giving him a foul in the game. He's not even.
No, I'm talking about the Borough one. Is that worse than the Borough one?
Yeah, it is. No. McLean's is worse. I'm not moaning about Kenny's red against Middlesbrough.
Yeah, but there's no difference between that and Borough.
No. There is. Kenny was off the ground. He wasn't in control. No, I can't argue with that. Oh, unlucky. But there, I've seen them given.
Anyway, it's Portsmouth 0, Norwich City 0, 35 minutes into this game.
1,900 of you watching the TNC Watchalong. And he's not responded, we might potentially have a special halftime guest. We might not. But just know from me, I really have tried to get him on tonight.
Kenny McLean, maybe, half-time. I'm joking. Not Kenny.
That'd be class, wouldn't it?
What have we made of this opening half hour, Chris? It's scrappy Tuesday night championship football, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, go on, it's broken the ball. Her signs. Oh, that's a good tackle from the Pompey player. Just don't lose the ball. Oh, what's he done there? I
was going to say that looked like a Portsmouth throw. I don't know why he let
that go, but he did. Anyway, it's 0-0, 36 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. We are not too far off half time now. Norwich have had a red card shout.
Oh, I thought you said Norwich had a red card.
Sam M says could have shattered his ankle. I agree. What's Craig saying?
I think Craig's inferring that maybe you should get him on at half time.
My message doesn't come through. I'm gonna message him again actually because I'm. Oh no, confirmative. The special guest has said, all good, Excellent. Mate. Here we go. You're going to like this one, guys. You're going to love this special guest at halftime. It's going to bring you nostalgia vibes. So, speaking of which, now we've got the confirmation.
Have a guest.
Guess the guest. We have a special guest on every TNT watch along for halftime. We've gone all-American Super Bowl on you. Let us know who is the guest for halftime, okay? And I've given you a clue already. Nostalgia vibes.
I tell you what we could do with this man who's coming on at halftime, playing right now. He'd score a few. There's your clue.
Oh, you've given another Solomon.
A little bit of that.
Another Solomon.
Right, 37 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Norwich City have...
Hello.
Don't worry.
I have no idea what happened there. That was strange.
We're still going.
Don't worry. We haven't given up.
Just yet, anyway.
It's good to know that we can just leave them.
Yeah, well, maybe, if we concede a couple of quickly this evening.
We just leave.
No one's got it as of yet. It's
no, I was about to say, someone has guessed it right.
Oh, Borja signs down the left-hand side.
Go on, Borja!
Right! I think he's offside.
I tell you what, he's dived there big time.
So someone's got it, have they?
Yeah, someone's guessed it.
Oh, okay.
Someone has guessed the guest.
Okay.
And remember your clues. Nostalgia and
goals.
He'd score a few.
He would.
Interesting. Here we go. We shall see. Look, apologies to leave you there. But we are back. Quite a few of you might have sussed this now. Jack's mum has just messaged us and says that she thought that we'd been sent off because we left the stream temporarily.
No, we don't. You don't get sent off during the game anymore. It's retrospectively.
Yeah, sorry, retrospectively.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's absolutely sexual from Poor Signs. Go on. Oh, that was the closest chance yet. 39 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. Poor Signs. He tries to cut it across the box, Jack.
Yeah.
It's ricocheted, and the goalkeeper's had to make a save. It's brilliant stuff there from Norwich City.
Lovely little
Look at that
ball.
flick from
It's Ashley
Poor
Barnes
Signs.
into Borja, and then he's tried to cut it. It's actually a really good save.
It's a brilliant save from the Pompey goalkeeper. That could have easily been an OG.
Best move of the night from Norwich.
Norwich are knocking on the door here, Jack. This is exactly what we want to see.
Borja's knocking on the door. Can Ashley Barnes ring the bell? It's a corner ball, whipped in. Yeah. Oh, second ball.
Edge of the box. Jakob Sorensen is exactly who you want. It's a
good
lofty ball into the box. Oh! Tell you what, Pompey are on the back stick here, aren't they? Come on, boys! Oh! It's turned into a rugby match. The Pompey player there, he's just pushed.
Hang on.
He's pushed Stacey completely off the ball.
He's given it as a foul on Stacey.
No.
Well, in that case,
hang on. He's not giving that as a foul for them.
Yeah. He has.
Let's watch this back. That's pathetic.
But if we're being serious, if that's a foul, he's last man. It has to be a red.
Well, look, retrospectively.
And he got booked.
Retrospectively, Jack, right?
Got booked.
I'm sure the FA will look into that. And they will say that it was a life-threatening injury.
I guarantee Portsmouth score from this.
Mate, shut
I
up.
guarantee it.
Piss off. Honestly.
Set piece.
No, piss
Shouldn't
off.
have been
I don't want that negativity from you.
It's just
the
way the Norwich games go.
I do.
It was the same on Saturday. It'll be the same again tonight.
Do you know what? This is so true. The game has gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. And I agree with this from Arthur as well. Let's get that up on screen. Yeah, some bit of that.
Right. We need to, because we love letting these ones in. It's a
set pieces.
Set piece.
Let's see if they've done their trading. Here we go.
Dangerous area.
Out. Okay, well done. Keep it simple. If in doubt, kick it out.
Yeah.
It's what we all learn as a kid. Learning the game. You know, me plying my trade for Pouring Land Wanderers, coming on as a super sub. If in doubt, kick it out.
Yeah.
No nonsense.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. It's 0-0. 41 minutes and 37 seconds gone in this one.
Quite a few guesses, by the way. Some of you are...
Yeah, when are we going to say who it is?
Some of you are really wrong. Some of you might be right. We'll say who it is when we see them appear, Jack, because obviously they'll come where they can't see. So.
Oh, okay.
Because we don't want to say it and then they don't turn up for some reason.
Sure.
All right?
Okay.
All
right.
Just a quick reminder, people, you can get various festive gifts via Talk Norwich City, aka QVC. You can get some discount off your Lakens.
Yeah.
You can also buy black dog teas.
Yeah.
And you can buy them from Biddy's Tea Rooms as well as online.
You can.
And it's your perfect present for your grandma, your auntie, your uncle, your brother, your sister, anyone really.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I've got a flavour suggestion for them.
Hello.
Norwich City Narcotics. So when we're really bad, you can just pour yourself a Norwich City Narcotics and enjoy a black dog tea. You can also get your TNC merch, tncmerch.co.uk.
Yeah.
And buy yourself a
you can basically at half time sort your entire Christmas shopping list.
Oh, I forgot about this, right? Dave wants a Kellen Crunch cereal bowl.
Maybe we should just do a one-off limited edition.
Can you get a Kellen Fisher cereal bowl?
Well, you did ask, does our supplier make cereal bowls?
Yeah, and what was the answer?
No. But like maybe, you know, if Dave pays enough, we might be able to do a one-off.
Yeah, handmade, just for you.
I'd love a goal before half-time, Norwich.
Really turned me on.
I'd love a goal before half-time.
I tell you what, here we go. Marching on into the space. Norwich City have really turned the temperature up here just before half-time. Try to get a ball in the box. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Last 20 minutes, it's felt a little bit more controlled.
Yes.
That's all I'll say. It's not been good. It's not been pretty, but it has felt a little bit more controlled, Chris.
Yeah, it has. It has looked a little bit better. And Norwich City, it's gone out. So now we can confirm that our special guest has arrived. We won't bring him up on screen just yet, but he's giving us a smile that he would have probably done a few years ago when he scored one of his many goals for Norwich City Football Club. There's been a few guesses. Some of you have said Grant Holt. Some of you have said Rule Fox. Some of you have said Alex Tete. Some of you have said Gibson, Timu Puki, Vilscher. You would all be wrong. I can confirm that the special guest for this TNC Watchalong is Jack Reeve.
Simeon Jackson. Goals galore, Simeon Jackson.
And do you know what? I'd just love to bring him on now. How good would that be to bring on Simeon Jackson? Do you reckon he can get to Fratton Park on time, Jack?
I mean, I in terms of good memories at Fratton Park,
mate. Do you remember that David? I'm going to ask him this. Do you remember that David Fox,
sumptuous,
the most amazing through ball in the history of football?
Yeah.
Get rid of Iniesta. Some people talk about Lionel Messi. I just want David Fox, right?
Yeah.
That ball and the way Jackson took that goal.
Well, people forget before the Portsmouth game as well.
Oh, mate.
Hat-trick against Scunthorpe. Hat-trick against Derby County.
Yeah, purple patch. And that, do you remember that Derby game as well? Jackson. And also the 5-1 at Portman Road as well.
Yeah,
scored in that one. Fun fact,
casual goal.
Fun fact for you: I sat next to Simeon Jackson's family at Ipswich.
They were loving it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Anyway, we'll get the great man in about 30 seconds when this first half is done. It's still Portsmouth 0, Norwich City 0 at Fratton Park. We've got special guest Simeon Jackson joining us this evening, who has scored for Norwich City at Fratton Park.
Yes,
in a bigger game than this one.
And people, let us know. We need to hear your clear it. Oh my God. Is it a corner? No, goal kick. Good. Get your questions in for Simeon Jackson, all right? When he jumps on, let's get your questions to him, all right? The man, the myth, the legend himself. Maybe you just want to reminisce the Fratton Park goal. Maybe it's what's your favourite goal? It's got to be the Derby one, isn't it? Or is it the Ipswich one?
Well,
or is it? I mean, which one is it?
I think it's probably Pompey for me.
You want Pompey?
The diving header, back post.
For me, I think it was Ipswich because I think it's like the cello was just pure passion. Right, half time. Here we go.
Let's get him in.
Welcome aboard to the special guest,
Simeon Jackson.
Hey, how's it going, fellas? How's it going?
Together, mate. Thanks so much for joining us.
No, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Simeon, let's kick off with the obvious question. You have scored at this very ground. And by the way, have I clocked that you're wearing a Norwich City top?
I'm wearing kit, mate. Yeah, I'm still in kit.
Come on, let's show the kit. Show the kit. Show the badge. Come on, show the badge. Yeah, it's XJ as well. I love that. Simeon, it was surely your favourite goal for Norwich City was this one here, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm lucky, man. I do have a few, but yeah, that one's definitely up there. Definitely up there.
That patch, Simeon. I mean, I know you've discussed it on here before, and I'm sure in other outlets. But I'm trying to think back over the last kind of 15 years of a Norwich striker who's gone on a run quite like that, and then in a period as important as that. I mean, you couldn't miss.
Yeah, dude. I wish I had another purple patch like that since. It was just the timing of it and just where we were in the run that we were on, even as a team as well, was just amazing, man. And to obviously play a part in it and have some crucial goals like I did was just it's just amazing.
It felt like during that period, Simeon. I mean, we had a great manager and a great squad, but that yourself and Holt. I mean, throughout that whole team, there was serious kind of competition in every position, wasn't there? I mean, it was there was quality, there was depth, it had it all.
Yeah, 100%. I remember kind of early on in the season, I was when I first started, I was thinking, how am I going to get in this team? You had Chrissy Martin had 20 goals previously, Holt had 20, Wes had 20. I'm thinking this front line is going to be hard to break in, but just had to be patient and just kind of had this feeling that I knew I was going to get a chance at some point. I just had to make sure when I did that I was delivering the goods. So definitely competition in all places, definitely.
Simeon, I want to take you back to that night at Fratton Park, a famous night. It was promotion. Talk to us about the celebrations afterwards, if you can. I'm sure it was probably the most intoxicated you've ever been, if you don't mind me saying.
Well, listen, man, I've got some more kids now, so I can't really share obviously everything that took place. But it was just amazing scenes. And yeah, just you think about how hard you've worked during the season, and then to top it off and getting promoted like we did was just scenes really.
What's that feeling like, Sim? Just going back to my previous question around like feeling there's competition around, and like how do you break into the squad? Is that like demoralizing, or does it give you an extra degree of kind of motivation? Because it must be tough going, I know I'm at a level here, but I simply can't break in at the moment. I mean, Kellen Fisher, for example, tonight will be going, how am I not playing for this side after a decent run of games? I guess that's football to a degree.
Yeah, 100%, man. It's depends on the player, obviously, as well. These are challenges you have throughout your career, and you just have to back yourself and have that belief and confidence that you are going to get your chance at some point. It's just what you do with it at that point. And you hear about a lot of top players speaking about it. You have to try and make yourself undroppable in a way. And obviously for a striker, it's scoring goals that kind of helps. Kind of give yourself a case every week. But yeah, you just have to back yourself, have belief, keep going. And when you're in a group, in a good group with a good backroom staff, and the players have a good dressing room, it does make it easier, because you're cheering everyone else on, but then they're also cheering you on, knowing that when you come in, you're gonna have to deliver. So it's a collective thing, really.
Simeon, am I right in saying you've now got a role at the football club? Is that true? And how are you getting on?
Yeah. So in with the academy, helping out with the 16s and doing some bits with the 18s as well, and 21. So it's been really good. A lot different from playing, obviously, but no, it's been really good. Everyone's been brilliant welcoming me in and helping me out. So no, I've been really enjoying it.
So when Sargent got injured, Simeon, were you tempted to maybe knock on Johannes's door and say, look, yes, I'm in with the 16s, but I can play up front on an emergency contract? You must be watching this tonight being like, I want to get on and play, surely.
Yeah. Oh, well, listen, man, I've got so much to do in terms of the coaching side and academy side. Yeah, no, I'm trying to make myself available at times, just letting them know I'm still knocking about. But nah, we've got definitely enough in the squad, and even tonight, we've definitely have enough quality on the pitch. It's just a matter of time before they create that chance and hopefully get on the end of one.
I bet Colney's changed a bit since you were training there as a player.
Oh, I don't even recognize the place, man. It was we were doing some bits today, and I just was looking around. I was actually saying to someone, I just remember when we just had the dome and the conservatory on the back of the canteen, and that was us, really. So to see what it's got to now, with the top level facilities, for the young players and the first team, is just amazing.
Simeon, we've got one of our first questions in for you. We're talking about this purple patch that you had, of course, around that time you scored the goal. Don Presley says, did Simeon get new boots for Christmas before he went on that great goal-scoring run? New boots? Was that the reason, Simeon? Or were you eating something different for breakfast? Or
No, it was the same boots throughout the whole... actually... Well, they're the same type of boots. They're the same type of boots, but the kit man was sorting me out with some Umbros at the time. So... maybe a bit of magic from him at the time was what changed things. Who knows?
Love that. Simeon, what have you made of Norwich City this season from what you've seen? What's your general take on Johannes, the style of football, the players we've got, and what do you think we could achieve this season?
It's been brilliant, man. It's been really good to kind of come in on this side, and I've been lucky enough to sit in on a few of Glenn and Johannes's talks that they've done with the academy, and just hearing about the clarity and the style of play and how he wants things to be is just really, really good. And then seeing it come out, week by week with the players has also been really, really good. So, there was no surprise, the other night with Plymouth and the way some of the goals are scored. It's easy being able to replicate, what they're being taught. So, no, I mean, I think I've haven't watched any live ones as yet, but kind of seeing highlights and seeing some of the stuff seen on telly. It's when you watch it back and see how the boys are creating chances, and Orhan's just on fire right now. He's got 15 already, has he? And some of the finishes and the way he's hitting the ball technique wise is frightening. So and he's still got Josh to come back. So there's loads in it. You'd expect him to be up there and be pushing as always. But it's a tough championship league, like it always is. And you never know, but you do kind of back him with a bit of luck with injuries, etc., and just going on a run at the right time. You do fancy him.
Simeon, I just now that you're in coaching, I mean, how much has that side of the kind of game changed since you were being coached? What we're talking a decade ago at Norwich City. I mean, from the outside looking in, the way in which football is played is obviously developed, and particularly in the Premier League, but lower down as well. It feels like a more intricate, scientific approach to things. Is that a fair assessment?
Oh, 100% fair. The detail in it now. I remember I think I was telling this to someone else. We used to go in, with team meetings with videos and stuff. You'd probably have a minute or two on what they were like. Now you could, the stats and the data and all the info that comes out is just, you've got analysis teams that are just going through every club, and what they can pull up on your opposition is crazy, and on yourself. So yeah, that's just completely changed. And even the S&C, like I look at some of these young boys now in the academy, and they are athletes. They're all like professional athletes, like just their inputs, kind of how they're carrying themselves, and it's brilliant. Yeah, so a lot's definitely changed from my time.
Do you think that's an overall good thing for the game? I mean, maybe it's just nostalgia, and me kind of growing up watching football. It just felt a little bit purer when you were up front for Norwich, you and Holty, and it just felt all a little bit more fun, and kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just nostalgia creeping in.
No, I mean the game's always been changing. If you would have spoke to players that were before me, they would have said to you, the different times and different styles and trends, and it's just how the game evolved and has evolved. So you have to get with it and get used to it. But it is different, and everyone wants to play silky, stylish football, and everyone wants to walk it in the net. But our time was a little bit different. You just kind of put it in however you could, and did your best that way. But no, there's a place for it, and obviously once the players buy into it and adapt and can show what they're about, that's all you want from a fan and from a player as well.
Speaking of nostalgia, Jack, there's been loads of comments for you, Simeon. It's going to be tough to get through them all. There's 2,600 Norwich fans watching this right now. First of all, we've got a statement from Arthur Kemp, who said, "Would Simeon want to become a gaffer one day?" That's interesting. Simeon, what's your ambitions in the game?
I think at the minute it's just getting used to academy football and learning it, and I'm still early in the coaching side of it, so just taking it on as much as I can and learning it day by day. As I said, it is definitely different. I now appreciate every single manager and coach I've had throughout my career.
Okay, next question for you, Simeon, has come from Finley, who says Derby County 3-2 or Ipswich 5-1. What was your favourite game out of those two, Simeon?
Dude. No, that's tough, man. Winning at Portman Road was a complete different feeling, and Derby was a complete different. I can't answer that. I'm not answering it. No, I'm not doing it.
Simeon, you've got to answer. Come on.
I'm not doing it.
If you could go back to one moment, I reckon it'd be Derby. I'm answering
it
for
is
you.
Derby. Yeah, if you said one moment, yeah, Derby. Okay, all right, I'll give you that.
So speaking of Derby, we've had someone reminiscing here, actually. Dave Stebbings Trow says, always remember the fan falling over the advertising hoarding after that late goal. Top man. I mean, just...
Does anyone know who that is? Because I've watched anytime I've seen it back, it's just hilarious. I hope the guy was okay. I hope he didn't break anything. That was just crazy.
Oh, that
I love it. I love it. I mean, for me, that's my. Come on? What is your Simeon Jackson? That is my Simeon Jackson moment.
I was going to say to Simeon, I think it must be so. Players can go an entire career, Simeon, and have very fruitful careers and do well, but never quite, for whatever reason, managed to write themselves in kind of a club's history. You managed to do that with Norwich, and I'll remember that forever. All of the Norwich fans in here will remember those moments forever. I mean, that must just be a really lovely kind of legacy thing to be able to do that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like I said, I've just been extremely lucky. That you've hit it on the head. There's been loads of players, even in my time at the club. Your whole tees and a lot of other players that have gone on and scored a lot more goals than I have. But yeah, to be able to have those moments is it's just amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just such fond memories. Right, the second half is about to get up and running. So, Simeon, we will say goodbye. And
what a pleasure.
A real pleasure. And look, stay in touch, Simeon. And
will do. Thanks for having me, guys. Keep going. Well done. Love it. Appreciate
it. Last thing, Simeon, one last thing. I tell you, if Barnsley gets injured, I'm not having you staying as the 16s coach, mate. We need you on up top. We need you on up top, Simeon. I want it. I'm telling you.
I'll get fit. Don't worry.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate.
BTS and see you guys. I'll get fit.
Great stuff.
Cheers,
see
mate.
You, Simeon.
Cheers, guys. All right.
Thanks,
what a man, Simeon Jackson, the legend himself. Great to see him.
Brilliant.
Love that.
And we must say, Chris, the last time we had a Norwich striker
yes.
on the Watchalong was Ashley
yes.
Barnes, and he's playing tonight. So maybe,
maybe,
Simeon will be on the pitch.
Maybe that'll be what happens.
Chris, I just want Simeon. I'm so glad we got to. You've had him on the pod before?
Yeah. It was back in the days of the audio.
Yeah. So that go and listen.
Spotify exclusive.
But that was for me. How old would I have been? Like 14, 15.
Those are the days.
Oh, mate, I honestly think that.
Do you remember his passion pounding the chest when he scored? He loved that, didn't he?
It was brilliant. I look back at that era so fondly. Chrissy Martin, Holty, Jackson. Sermon, brilliant.
Right,
brilliant.
And before this game kicks off again, I'm going to the toilet.
Okay, we'll do so. Welcome back, everyone. It's the Watch Along. You are tuning in. We're about to get underway for the second half. It's Portsmouth 0, Norwich City 0. Let's be frank, a really scrappy first half. In general, a couple of half chances for both sides, a couple of slightly controversial refereeing moments, but on the whole, it was a half to forget. I'd say Portsmouth's best chances from that left-hand side with Murphy up against Stacey. Stacey is now on a booking. We might be looking to Kellen Fisher soon. I don't think there's been any half-time changes. I might be wrong. I was distracted with Simeon Jackson. But you never know. There may well have been. Get in your final score predictions after that first half. I'm still confident Norwich might sneak something here. There's certainly vulnerabilities in this Portsmouth side. We've had a bit of joy through Ante Sinats down the right, a little bit of joy through Borja Sainz down the left-hand side. I think what Chris said earlier about Onel Hernandez coming on potentially in that kind of number 9 role isn't the worst shout in the world, as Portsmouth straight away come down the left-hand side through Murphy. And they'll look to get an attack in underway. It's another corner kick for Portsmouth. How many of those have they had tonight? Murphy the danger for Portsmouth so far.
Corner kick straight away.
Corner kick straight away for Pompey.
Here we go. Come on, boys.
Have you noticed all at home, by the way?
What?
It's not me anymore that has to rush to the toilet. This man with age, the bladder's giving way.
Mate, I'm getting on, I tell you. The bladder's not doing well anymore, I tell you, that's for sure. The back in the days of the Lakens, I used to be able to hold my bladder. Here we go then. Portsmouth corner. Out. Oh no! Oh my God, he ricocheted again. And
look at Duffy. They're absolutely losing his marbles.
Well, I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. It's the same shit, different day, isn't it?
Let's have a look at this. There's a header from Sinat.
Yeah. I mean, look at that's I tell you what, Nunes there.
It's okay. We've not conceded.
Yeah,
it's okay.
We've not conceded. You're right. Right. Come on, boys.
Right. Okay. Here are the substitutes. Let me proactively make some substitutions.
Right. Come on.
Okay. Slimane for Sorensen.
Oh, that should have been at the start.
Hernandez for Barnes.
Oh, okay.
Fisher for Stacey.
Okay. Let us
Barnes
know.
on a booking. Stacey on a booking. Sorensen off. Doesn't need an explanation.
Let us know.
Also booked.
Let us know who you would bring on for your substitutions and when, please.
That's
Let
good
us
from
know.
Stacey.
Yeah, brilliant
Really
work
good
from
from
Stacey.
Stacey.
Lovely stuff, actually.
Not good from Nunes.
Nunes got on the way.
There we
Right, now we're breaking.
Go on then, Doyle.
Norwich are coming forwards with Callum Doyle.
Go on, give it again, give it
Tell
again,
you
give
what,
it again.
tell you what, he's getting up the field here. Don't leave yourself open. Don't give it away.
You seen that Doyle's had I think he's had 5 assists this season.
I think it actually might be 6 now.
Is
He's the top assister in the league.
I don't think he's in the league.
He is.
Is he?
Yeah.
I think that's a lie.
I will get the stats out. I'll tell you, mate. He's top assists in the championship.
I think that's a lie.
No,
Bet.
I'm telling the truth. Yep.
£10 to Big C.
Yeah. All right. Deal.
How do you find assists in the league?
Get your wallet out.
Let's see.
Get your wallet out.
Let's see.
Get your wallet out.
Top.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
In the championship. Tenner to Big C, whoever's right. What about if it's joint?
That counts.
You're wrong. I knew you were wrong.
What? Who is it then?
Finazaz has got 7.
Fuck's sake. And Doyle's
got 5. I told you. Tenner to Big C.
All right.
Tenner to Big C.
Tenner to Big C.
Look, I tell you, this
Everyone's
guy's employed by the BBC.
Everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. It's okay.
Finazaz.
But Callum Doyle,
5 assists.
Callum Doyle was top for a long time on 6.
He's not been on. He's never been on 6.
He has.
Hey, he's got 5.
Well, 5. Then you get my point.
You can't be on 6 if you've never got to 6.
Right, come on.
Maybe he can get his 6th assist tonight. Maybe that's what you're trying
What
to
is
say.
that? I love how blurry the picture is on your TV, by the way.
Yeah, it's not been great tonight, has it?
Yeah. Excuse me if we get the players' names wrong.
Actually, I think the fact it's been blurry has actually been good because we don't want to see this performance in HD.
Yeah, that is very true. Because it's not been great, has it? Let's be honest.
Oh, Cannabo scored for
Stevenage.
Stevenage.
By the way, big up everyone that's joining us now. 2,763 of you are watching the TNC Watchalong. Welcome aboard for the second half.
Hello.
What a ball! What a touch! Go on!
Science down
God!
the side. Barnes is coming in. Do something.
Oh, keeper saves. I think. Do you know the issue that we've got now, Jack? Because
Lovely from Corday.
yeah, it's absolutely.
Can he do better?
It's a delicious ball from. No, he can't do better there. Because he's got 2 players on him. He can't do much more there, in my opinion. Maybe he should cut it back. Maybe the problem right. Let me get to my point. He has to do it on his own because no one else is creating anything. So I think Borja probably feels the responsibility to try to do something. So he's not keeping it safe, which is fair enough. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
he's the man, you know.
To be fair, he didn't have too much an option. It was a brilliant ball actually from Jose Cordova, who's been good tonight, and that's a lovely little play from Ashley Barnes. It's onto my comments. It's onto Borja Science down the left-hand side. Borja Science he does have options with him this time, but he's going to go alone. Borja Science straight at the goalkeeper.
Again, similar situation. I think he should probably give it there.
He had options.
I think he should,
but this is pleasing from Norwich.
Yes,
a couple of chances early on in the second half.
I agree. No, I do agree with that. See, I think Emi Marcondes should get the ball there.
I think the thing is that if you're Borja and you've scored the amount of goals he has this season, he might just go,
of course.
Let's have a bit.
Oh, no, absolutely. And I don't, begrudge him of that. And let's see, hang on a minute. Cordoba, brilliantly defended there. Well played, that man. Angus Gunn goal kick. 50 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. 2,781 of you watching the TNC Watchalong. 20% off. Laken's in the description. Buy back book teas.
Sounds like you're breaking into an auction there. Absolutely.
Todd says Borja banger needed. Yes, that is right.
Oh, that's nice. Cordoba on the goal kicks. Always like to see a defender take goal kicks.
Oh, are you being serious?
This has been slightly more controlled from Norwich in this second half so far. And Norwich will score goals when they have possession. They just need to keep the ball. And, that's really good.
Lovely. Here we go. Out wide right. Go on. Just get the ball in. Get the ball in. Get the ball in. Ball in. Yes. Box. Borja Signs.
Oh,
I think that was
given a handball.
Yeah, something's already happened there.
That's really good from Norwich again, though.
Tell you what, though, Norwich City are turning the screw, aren't they, Jack?
They are. It was great from, and again, actually really good.
That's there. And by the way, right peg, he's left-footed. That's a really good ball into the box. Yeah, ball handballs it. It is handball. And to be fair, he's missed it anyway.
Anto Cianats is confusing me at the moment because I thought he was a number 9, and then he scored a couple and looked really good. I like him in that right wing. I think we look better as a team when he's right wing. I still don't think I know what his strongest position is.
As long as he scores, I don't really give a shit where he plays, to be honest.
I like that from him. It was a bit more direct.
Yeah.
I think substitutions need to come in the next 10 minutes. I'd like to see that, Chris.
Really? Okay, right. And are you bringing on the 3 that you said earlier? I'm 3 all at once, honestly, just roll the dice, get going.
Honestly, I'm worried about sending off more than anything.
Yeah, so O'Neill for Barnes.
Yeah.
Slimane for Sorensen.
Yeah.
And Fisher for Stacey. Oh my bloody God. Shane Duffy there has really, really cocked up a very, very simple clearance, and it's given away for a Portsmouth corner. Look at this, Jack. So much time. That is embarrassing. Yeah, that's actually embarrassing. That's really poor from Shane Duffy. He'll know that. He doesn't need me to say that, but still, it has to be said because Norwich are so poor from set pieces.
Absolutely. Aidan says, how are we playing? Tuning in from Sydney. Well, I'll tell you what, Aidan, we won't answer it. We'll let the people answer it.
Yeah.
So let Aidan know.
Read the comments.
Let Aidan know how we're playing. I think we've been... Whoa, no!
No, it's fine. No, it's not.
What's happened?
Is it a goal? Is it going to stand? No, it's not going to stand.
What's it
oh, my for? Bloody God.
If we'd have conceded...
Well, we did concede. Oh, my bloody God. No, fine.
Is it been given?
Right, so what's... No, it's not been given, Jack. What's going on here, then? So, again, we've conceded from a fucking set... I know we haven't, but we almost conceded from a set piece. What's going on here, then?
I don't really know.
What's Sky doing? Pausing it for 15 hours. Is it your TV, Jack?
I don't know. I'm not. Well, anyway, we've had the ball in the back of a net from a corner given away from the most shoddy bit of defence from Shane Duffy.
So anyway, Aidan, there's your answer. We are on the brink of conceding, seemingly. It is nil still, just. I tell you what, I have to say there, Jack Reeve.
Yeah.
I don't know what Angus is doing, punching the ball there. It all starts from Portsmouth, edge of the box, loads of space, good save, Angus Gunn. I'm really annoyed, actually. I'm really annoyed. Like, they've got to learn their lesson from QPR. They have not learned their lesson from QPR. How on earth has Shane Duffy allowed that ball to go out for a corner as one of the experienced players? It is absolutely beyond me. I don't know what. Oh, it's a foul on the keeper.
It's not, though, is it?
No, I know, but I'll take it all day long.
Yeah, no, I will. But keepers, it's not a foul. If that would have been disallowed for Norwich, I'd been absolutely fuming.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
What minute are we on? We are on the 54th minute and 50 seconds.
Also, Craigo is in the chat, and Craigo said something which was quite sensible, as always, with Craigo. He said Nunes will need to come off soon, which is interesting. Of course,
yeah.
Nunes still managing him back from injury. That is actually a very good point.
Well, in that case, then Sorensen's probably going to have to stay on.
There is no world in which Sorensen should be. He needs to come off.
Well, in that case, you can't have both come off.
Well,
you've not got another option.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point, actually.
Because of the FA. You can't bring on a midfielder when you've not got them.
Portsmouth
starting to turn the needle.
Oh, God, Portsmouth are really edging this now. Come on, Norwich. Angus Gunn goal kick.
Let's settle down a bit.
5 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock for those of you that are just joining. I like that from Casey. That's a good shout.
Okay, Oscar Schwarzer.
Yeah, Casey, I agree.
Yeah, okay. Not against that. Oscar Schwarzer.
Yeah, and Dylan agrees. Get Schwarzer on. Yeah.
Oh, what's that, Duffy? That's really... Norwich are getting sloppy now, Chris. Simple mistakes. And that will cost you at some point. We've been lucky not to concede so far. I think their goal should have stood. Angus Gunn not strong enough. And Norwich starting to get sloppy. We had a good 5-minute spell, and now we progress.
But to be clear, it all starts from a very, very simple, very easy clearance, and Duffy somehow kicks it out for a corner. It was woeful. Anyway, it's still 0-0 on the TNC Watchalong. And look, hey, the pain train hasn't started yet, so let's keep positive, Jack. Norwich City head it out for a Portsmouth throw-in. I mean, this has got really sloppy from Norwich now, isn't it, Jack? I mean, we just don't seem to be playing Hoff ball at all at the moment. And it can't. The thing is, right, we all know how important Kenny McLean is to this side, right? But we can't miss one player and the whole thing comes falling down. Like, that just shows the fragility of this side, Jack. Like, it can't just be that.
Yeah.
It can't. Like, I know he's important for us, but we can't let our levels drop as much as they do without him.
I think what I would say is Norwich have been a little bit more streetwise tonight from what they were.
Teacher Tommy T says own L time.
Yeah, I think
it might be as well. I think this would be a good time to bring him on as well.
And I think what Onel gives, you know, as you described it on the podcast a few weeks ago, it gives you that go on factor.
Yeah, and you need
you need to shake it up a bit.
Well, look, we're not creating anything at the moment.
No.
All we're relying on at the minute is flash opportunities for Borja, right? And don't get me wrong, he could easily score a Borja banger at any given minute. But at the minute, it's looking like that is not going to happen.
I think what the thinking was with Barnes.
For God's sake.
I think what the thinking was with Barnes was actually we wanted to optimise that long ball a little bit more tonight.
But we've not played any long balls tonight, have we?
We have, and actually they've just not gone to Barnes. They've just gone to
fair.
And I think they probably like this one here. They're looking for a bit of a release through Barnes. I mean, it's not a foul.
That is pathetic, by the way.
So, yeah, I think you're right, Teacher Tommy T. A long way around that. I think it's time for on out. I think it's time for Fisher. I think it's time for Slimane. That is what I would be happy with.
Yeah, okay. Yep, I quite like that.
Ultimately, Norwich just can't lose tonight. We cannot lose this game. Simple as that.
Joe Pym says, might be time to eat your words. Chris Jack is pretty on the money so far. Well,
as always.
Well, you know, every now and then he gets something right.
As always, Joe.
You know, if you keep throwing shit at the wall, something sticks eventually, Joe. Anyway, here we go. Norwich City have not got the ball. That seems to be a reoccurring theme for tonight's TNC Watchalong. Do you know what this looks like tonight, Jack? I'll tell you what, Portsmouth have done well there. They found the ball with lots of space out wide. Right, they've cut it back, loads of space in the box. Oh, is that? Oh, they've just cocked it up. Very fortunate.
I tell you what, we're lucky not to be behind.
I was just about, we are lucky not to be behind, Jack. I was just about to say, that's a fucking
go on, Ante.
Go on, Ante. Unlucky, Ante.
Whoa, no,
that's a really bad challenge. That's a really bad challenge from Nunes. Is he going to go? Is he going to go? It's bad. It is bad.
Yellow, I think.
Please tell me it's yellow.
Oh no, this could be a red.
Shit the bed.
Nunes, what are you doing?
No need as well.
What are you doing, Nunes?
No, it is a yellow. It is a yellow. He's got his yellow card out.
Oh, that was
oh my God.
That was a late one. Let's have a look at this again. I mean, that's a lovely ball from Barnes. It's a great tackle from the Pompey player.
Yeah, it is. But then
Fiernats is in, and then I mean, he's never ever getting to this ball.
Nowhere near. Why has he done that? And the Portsmouth, and do you know what? He's a silly boy. He's a silly boy, Jack. Oh, he's absolutely not in a month of Sundays was going to get there.
Woo!
Bloody hell, Mars.
Okay.
Anyway,
still 11v11.
I was just going to say, this game's got frantic. We look like a side that have had its confidence shot at QPR. We do look short on confidence, Jack, and this is why they're playing the way they're playing. We had the stuffing knocked out of us.
And actually, what I was going to say, there was a couple of comments in here being like, "Oh, this is rubbish tonight." Blah blah blah. Actually, after QPR, there are a lot of people saying, and I was probably one of them, just going, away from home now for a couple of weeks, we just need to find a way not to lose. Just because we know we're good at home. We know that we win football matches at home. So that's not a worry. It's away games that losing games, the manner that we have been kills momentum. So actually, it's not been pretty tonight. It's not been fun, but we're not losing at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to grumble about that.
Let's go into the comment section, Jack. Finley says, jumped over Nunes. Jermaine's Adventures didn't touch him. The player dived over. Yes, guys, I agree, but you cannot risk it. You cannot risk it. That is one of those ones where, oh, Jack, I think you're going to need to, oh no. That's one of those ones where if you do that, all that Portsmouth player needed to do there was keep his leg hanging. And if he gets him, he is in bigger trouble, much bigger trouble. Jose Cordoba is going to take the goal kick. It's 61 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. Portsmouth 0, Norwich City 0. Almost 3,000 of you yellows watching the TNC Watchalong tonight with us. Welcome aboard. Let's hope it's not a pain train.
As Angus Gunn goes long, what's the latest? Because I saw a post earlier this week, Chris, outlining. I think there's 11 players out of contract this summer, isn't there?
Yeah.
Angus is one of them.
Yeah. I tell you what, that's a good ball from Jakob Sorensen there for Jack Stacey. Oh, I tell you, I think Jack's run out of steam now a little bit.
Do you think Angus stays on? Do you think he gets offered a new deal?
Look, it's at the minute. Hang on a minute, one moment.
Sorensen.
Here we go. Lovely stuff. Brilliant football from Norwich City.
Stacey.
Loads of space for Stacey. Oh, just skull on it. Is it Barnsley? Is it Barnsley? It's Barnsley. Oh, Barnsley. Get your skull on that, son. Let's watch this back now.
That was a good bit of
Mark
play.
Pondes, brilliant. Stacey, great cross.
Oh, it's close, isn't it?
Is it? I can't see.
Yeah.
Right, anyway.
That will be the chance. That will be the chance that Barnsley was dying for tonight, and he gets it. And I like this. This is the goal where Jackson scored that famous goal in front of the Norwich fans. Let's have one for those Norwich fans tonight. Let's have one in front of the away.
Yeah, I love that from you. I do love that from you. Oh, it looks like Anel Hernandez is coming on. He's being instructed by Jack Wilshere. That I never thought I'd be saying that in my life, but here I am. Yes, everyone is getting excited in the comment section. Anel Hernandez is coming on. That's right. On the Angus situation, Jack. I think that it's a pretty weird one. I think what's been made more weird about it is that they've given George Long a 3-year contract. So that's really kind of confused people, including myself, to be honest with you, because you're looking at Angus Gunn and you're looking at George Long and you're looking at what Angus can do with his feet and you're looking at what George Long can do with his feet. Sorry, that way. For me, Slamane's coming as well. Did you just say that?
No, I didn't.
Slamane's coming on. And yeah, it's confusing. At the minute, as of this very day, Angus has not been offered a contract. And so there's been lots of talk on social media about, Angus is, trying to get more money. Angus isn't signing a contract or Angus hasn't got anything to sign at the minute, right? So you can't sign a contract that you've not been offered. Now, would Angus Gunn like to stay at Norwich City Football Club? For fuck's sake, of course he'd love to stay at Norwich City Football Club. He's a Norwich boy born and bred, but he has to be offered a contract. To me, at the minute, if I'm honest, Jack, I don't think I think it's looking like he's not going to be staying.
Do Norwich have someone up their sleeve?
And don't forget that he can sign a pre-contractual agreement with someone outside of England in January. So again, it's a really strange one. Have they got someone up their sleeves? Well, they must do.
Yeah,
because there can't be a world in which George Long starts in goal for Norwich City Football Club. No. So they must. If it's not Angus Gunn, they must have something up their sleeves.
Can I just say something here?
Come on.
This Portsmouth player, he's got a nosebleed, right? Why can they not just move him off the pitch? It's been 4 minutes since he left.
Well, in retrospect, Jack, you've got to be very careful. These days, this is all,
Right. While they're fanning around, Izek, thank you very much. I've seen about 20 goals in 5 games at Carrow this season. How is our away form so bad?
We don't know. Well,
it's the $1 million question.
Well, partly it's been because of injuries, but it was actually quite poor before the injuries as well, to be fair. So I can't really give you injuries as a decent excuse.
Fisher coming on as well, apparently, which means my 3 substitution
Reyes might be the plans this Sam. You've accidentally clicked on that, but maybe that is the case. Maybe Vicente Reyes.
My 3 substitution suggestions have been listened to. I am right again.
Look, as I say, if you keep throwing shit at the ball, something will stick.
I think Norwich are going to win this game. 66 minutes. Well, there's going to be about 10 minutes of added on time. It was
better to start the game. A dirty win. That'd be brilliant. It'd be absolutely
Nunez corner. With 66 minutes on the clock. Doesn't beat the first man. Borja Science will collect the second ball and flick it back in.
Anything more infuriating in football when they practice all week and they don't get a corner kick over the first man?
I've thought of something more annoying.
Go on.
Retrospective bans. That has to be a foul.
He's not gone down. Yes, Jack, but he's not gone down. He should have gone down.
Has to be a foul. He's
But
all
I don't think the
over
ref
him.
gives that anyway, mate, to be honest.
Marconda, it's a lovely ball, I think, from Cordoba, and looks a foul to me. Anyway, that was a nice move from Norwich leading up to that. It felt a lifetime ago. It was Stacey down the right, where I've had a lot of joy already.
They've still not put on those 3 subs, Jack.
And this guy's now come back on without a name on his back.
And something shoved up his nose.
Blimey. Teacher Tommy T, Snodgrass's corners were the worst.
Yeah.
That was sort of the era of clap banners being lobbed on from the snake pit.
I loved the moment where Snoddy swore at the snake pit. I still laugh with him about that, actually. He finds that incredibly funny.
He was a great player.
I did really like Snoddy, actually. I really liked him. Here we go then. The Norwich City subs
Triple
coming on.
substitution.
67 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock, and it's 3 subs. It's the Jack Reeves special. Anel Hernandez on. Slimane on. Fisher on. 3,055 of you are watching the Talk Norwich City Watchalong, and the cavalry are on the pitch. Maybe this is the moment the game changes.
Yeah, I really like this. I thought Stacey was the right player to start, but actually on a booking, great to have Fisher there. Oh, it's Nunez coming off. I guess he is also on a booking. So Sorensen remains on. Nunez comes off. I guess we've got his fitness concerns.
Yeah.
And then it's
seems...
Onel. Who did Onel come on for?
Barnsley. That all seems pretty sensible to me, actually. And actually, I think he's brought the subs on at a pretty good time, actually, as well. Maybe slightly earlier, but you always think that as a football fan, don't you? Because you're watching the game through the television. Unless you're in the ground, of course, you want your subs on earlier. But I think Johannes has made the right moves there, really, considering the yellow cards, etc. So fine with that, Jack.
This game is, dare I say it, this game's here to be won. This game is here to be won for Norwich now. We're against Portsmouth, second bottom in the division.
Oh.
I think,
you want it? Do you want it? Do you like it, do you?
You like
the look of this, Jack Reeves, do you?
Do
you? Well, we've got to have a shot on target first, Jack.
Let me get the stats up. It will be nervy for Norwich now because they're in a position where they don't want to lose the game, but equally they feel like there's an opportunity to win. And actually, you beat Plymouth, you beat Luton, and you beat Pompey.
Apparently, we've had
9 from 12 isn't bad.
Apparently, we've had 3 shots on target tonight.
Yeah, we had those science ones straight at the keeper.
I guess they can, don't they? But anyway, good. 69 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. 3,068 if you're watching the Talk Norwich City Watchalong, and Norwich City could nick a win here away from home on a cold, wet and windy Tuesday night at Fratton Park. Wouldn't that be brilliant? Portsmouth break forwards.
What I would say, we've really struggled in that midfield department tonight. I'm hoping that Slimane might bring some form of solidity
to the pitch. Fucking ball out.
We've really struggled to keep the ball tonight.
Teacher Tommy T with the stat. First midweek away win since 2022 on the way. Well, if we keep letting in crosses into our box like that, Teacher Tommy T, unfortunately, that stat will not be overcome tonight.
Yeah, to be fair to Pompey, they have had chances tonight, and they've had one in the back of the net.
Yeah, they have. Yeah,
right, I'm going to go to the loo. Oh, we all know what that means. Norwich will score.
That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Right, here we go then, people. I'm driving the desk now, as they like to say on BBC Radio Norfolk. Norwich City have the ball in that right back position, trying to bring the ball up midfield, and they successfully do so. Lovely stuff. It's played out wide. Loads of space out wide for Anel Hernandez to get into. Go on! And it's been put out by the Portsmouth defender. Norwich take the throw in quickly. I tell you what. Yes! Across the box! Portsmouth clear it. Right, come on. Let's nick a win. Let's nick a win. Let's nick a win. Let's hear you in the comment section. Let's get the positivity in here. Come on, come on, come on. Let's breathe it in, folks. Let's meditate it. Say what you need to say. Get your lucky pants out. Sip some black dog tea. Whatever you want to do. Do whatever it takes to win this game, Norwich City, by hook or by crook. Let's find a winner. Jack, maybe almost half a chance there, maybe.
Well, I heard you getting very excited, and I thought, well, I wouldn't mind it, would I?
Maybe almost half a chance for Norwich City there. It was cut back across the box. Instantly, those subs seem to have worried Portsmouth somewhat.
Well, look, we're going to have...
Oh, that's lovely from Emi Marcondes, who brings it out wide to Kellen Fisher. Go on, Kellen, bring some energy, bring some energy, bring some energy. Nice. Go on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Good.
Midfield.
Good,
Brilliant.
Norwich.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Great
go.
football. Great football.
Oh,
Great
lucky.
football. No, that's all right. Keep hunting. Hunt, 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 hunt. Oh.
Look, when Norwich get the ball
But I tell you what,
down on the
we're
floor,
finding spaces in midfield.
When-
This is it.
when they get the ball down and play, they're a good side.
Agreed.
And they will have the beating of Portsmouth if they can do that. What
Yeah.
we can't do
Yes.
is continue to give away silly set pieces
Yes.
and get sloppy. They
Yes.
have to concentrate.
Yeah, I agree.
The game is here. Oh, Duffy, come on. He's been poor tonight, Duffy.
Shane Duffy. Yeah, he has been poor tonight. It has to be said. Oh, that's a foul. You tell you what, the Portsmouth player's done well. I think Kellen's going to do well not to get a booking there, actually. He's not been booked, surprisingly. Right. Anel Hernandez is on, but this is what we need to release. We need to release Anel Hernandez.
Yeah.
Play the ball in front of him. We've only done that once so far.
It's going to be fascinating here. I mean, Pompey will need points. They're fighting to stay in the league. Norwich need points away from home. Who's going to commit? You fancy a counter-attacking opportunity for either side at the end here?
Well, I think the answer is no one.
Do you think it's just do you think they'd both be happy for a point at this stage?
I don't think the game will change in terms of the amount of men that they put forwards.
I fancy a chance to come though. Oh, that's a great ball, well headed by Slimane.
Out from Anel Hernandez as well. Brilliant stuff. Crossed into the box. Get the fucker out, Norwich.
Well done.
Out.
Well done. Here we go.
Brilliant. Get under your spell.
Touch.
That's a lovely. Unlucky.
Oh,
See, this is the scrappy shit
Well
that we
done.
don't want. Right, come on, play football, boys. Brilliant, Slimane. I love that from you.
That's the reason that Slimane, when you've not got McLean, Slimane brings an element of kind of composure.
Yes,
to
he
things.
does. Yeah,
Go on,
and he can pick
nice
a pass
touch.
as well.
Here we go.
You know,
Good Norwich. Good Norwich.
Slamane's interchanges in midfield, his triangle passing, very, very good.
He just
I like
orchestrates
Slimane.
tempo. Lovely
Here we go.
ball
That's
from
brilliant.
Cordoba.
Yeah, brilliant from
Come on,
Cordoba.
Norwich. This is Hoff ball. Let's have a product at the end of it now.
Well, not yet.
Slimane in the middle.
Give it. Brilliant. Here we go. Here we go. Right, lovely.
Finisher.
Come on, Kellen. Come on, Kellen Crunch. Let's go, boys.
Drive at the mark.
Let's go. Give it, Kell. Just pump it in the mixer.
This is what I've wanted.
No one's in the mixer.
Norwich, yeah, but keep the ball.
Yeah, I like that.
Keep the
No,
ball.
I like that from you. Yeah, that's true. That's very
drive
true.
this is what we do at Carrow.
Keep the ball. Keep the ball, boys. Nice. Come on, boys. Portsmouth are doing well though against.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll learn them out. That's fine. Keep the ball
all the way back to
I
Angus.
don't mind it. I don't mind it. This is better from Norwich. Don't kick it long, Angus.
Well, I think he had to there, mate. To
No.
be fair, look, it's fine.
Whoa! Overhead kick, crossfield pass. That was epic.
What the hell?
Marconde.
Brilliant. He's got it. Brilliant. Space out wide left. Cross into box.
Oh, that would have been an absolutely superb goal.
Ooh,
That
tell you
was
what.
brilliant. That pass from Marcondes.
Emi Marcondes turned into Jackie Chan all of a sudden up in the air. Karate kicks it out far left. Look at that. I mean, that's absolutely sexual from Emi Marcondes. And it's brilliantly brought under control from Borja Sainz, who sends Callum Doyle.
It was a good cross as well.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, maybe just a bit back for Sinat.
Should Sinat be better positionally there?
That was
I'm
really good
sure.
from Norwich. If they keep doing this for the final
Do you know
15,
what?
they win
Do
this
you know
game.
what? I fucking love that from you, Arthur. Believe.
on,
I
Arthur.
gotta believe. Let's get some positivity in it. Let's get some positivity in the comments, all right? Let's do this, all right? Let's use that fury from Kenny McLean's ban and let's pour it on the fire here and get the win. Come on, boys. Jose Cordoba with the ball, plays it back to Angus Gunn. 75 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock for those of you that want a watch-along stat.
George saying that Marcondes is the best free transfer since Pookie.
Oh, wow. Well, I would disagree because Borja Sainz was free.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, Borja's been pretty good, hasn't he?
But to be fair, Emi Marcondes has been a brilliant free signing. Absolutely brilliant.
And I know he's not been free, but in terms of a late loan deal, that's brilliant.
Yes, love it.
Slamane's been superb.
Yeah, Marcondes as well.
Well,
Brilliant
sure.
stuff. Go on, Kel. Go on, Kel. Foul.
No,
Maybe it's a
shoulder,
foul.
2 week.
Win it back then. Win it.
Well,
Brilliant, Kel. Get the ball in the box.
Go on then.
Lovely. Go on,
Move that
L.
on L.
Give it, an L. Give it.
Oh! Good Norwich.
Yeah. Oh, I think an L should do better.
Taylor saying.
I think an L needs to drag it across the keeper there.
Yeah, I think
And
you're
actually, as well, Jack, I think an L probably
Yeah.
should. There's an option on the edge of the box, but he's been told to get on and shoot. So I think he should do better there. To be fair, he'll be annoyed at that.
Taylor saying, why has it taken 75 minutes?
Do you know what, Taylor?
I think we would
totally agree with you, Taylor. Do you know what I think it says actually, Taylor?
Go on.
maybe Johannes started the wrong team.
No, I'm going to disagree with both of you. I think, and you said it earlier. I think the confidence was so knocked out of them on Saturday. And the news of
Yeah.
McLean will have only been
Yeah.
received today.
They-
Actually, they were
yeah.
just trying to figure out
Stay structured.
how the
Yeah.
land lied, and now they've gone. Okay, there might be something here. And the substitutions have come. They're attacking substitutions.
Yeah.
Slamane's been brilliant. Hernandez has looked good.
But Jack, this is the thing. Portsmouth are now bringing on their own subs, so we'll have more problems to contend with if we don't get that winner sooner rather than later.
Izzy says manifesting.
Good, Izzy. I like that. Manifest more, please. Lovely stuff. Manifest more than you've ever manifested in your life.
Slamane's been
I tell you
excellent.
what, Slamane's come on and looked like fucking Iniesta. Brilliant.
I can only assume he's not fully fit because there's no world where you start Sorensen over Slimane.
No way. I mean, he's got for me. I would rather a half fit, not match fit Slimane, and then bring on Sorensen to run about.
I do.
5 minutes to go.
When he played against West Brom, he was cramping so bad by like 75 minutes. So I can only assume he's not fully fit.
I love this.
Slimmy Esther.
Slimmy Esther. We've got Kenny Esther. Now we've got Slimmy Esther.
This hasn't been pretty tonight, and it hasn't been, but actually in terms of a response from Saturday, talking 78 minutes into this game, I'm kind of content. I couldn't really, I wanted Norwich to find a bit of street wideness, and I feel like they've done that. Now let's close it out.
We need to be playing the ball in midfield, Jack, because I tell you what, when this midfield plays those 1-2s with each other, they unlock the door.
That's
I mean, no, you cannot complain, Sinats. It was a foul. Silly boy.
Silly boy.
78 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Sorry, 0-0. No, this has been a pretty bang average performance, but it's been a performance where they've not been confident going into it, Jack.
Yeah,
as you've said, right? And this is what we've got. But and I've said this before the game, I'll say it again, mate. I want to fucking win this game because you've got Burnley coming to Carrow Road at the weekend, and they're playing really well.
Yeah.
They're playing really well. They've got some amazing players. They're going to be head and shoulders above the shower of shite that we've been playing in the last four.
This is
Portsmouth break forward, slows it, oh my God! Callum Fisher clears it out for a corner.
Yeah,
I tell you,
that
that could have gone anywhere.
That
Portsmouth
could
are
have
unlucky there. Who's been? Why is it completely out of shape?
Yeah,
Cordoba's been done. Oh my bloody God! I mean, Callum does well actually.
he does. That was. I mean, really poor defending down that left side. We've been absolutely pulled apart there.
Eric's right. Everyone take a breath.
Corner though.
Out.
Gunny,
Well done, Angus.
Ooh.
Clear the fucker. Clear the fucker.
Right, okay. Chance to break here. Give
Yeah,
me signs.
I agree. What the?
Okay.
Brilliant. One more.
Oh, unlucky.
This is it's a bit frantic.
It is.
We need to get the ball under our spell again.
It really does feel like there's a goal left in this.
Do you
it
want?
really does.
You think it, Jack?
Well, I just the worrying thing is I don't know who for. That's a
fine. We've got the ball. Fine. We've got the ball.
That spell of play that ended with the Callum Doyle cross, Chris. From front to back and then back to front.
Yeah, and in
That
the
was what we
previous
do at
weeks we've
Carrow
been
Road.
scoring those, but we just look short on confidence, and we've not been creating enough. In my humble opinion, which is why we're in this position.
I really do feel like Slamane's changed this game. I think he's been excellent since coming on.
Yeah, he needs to start the next game 100%. Do you agree?
Yeah, I do. Have Norwich had a 0-0 this season? That's a good one. I can't think.
Yeah,
of
but
one
let's
off the top of my head.
let's not say that.
That's crazy. If so,
let's not say that just yet. Portsmouth are now bringing on a couple of changes themselves, by the looks of things. No idea who they are. And El Fernandez getting more instructions from Jack Wilshere on the side, then has a sip of a drink. Just over 80 minutes gone, Jack. Can Norwich City Football Club find the winner? Can the TNC Watchalong curse be lifted? Can there be epic celebratory scenes on the Watchalong?
Yeah, I think we will find a winner, Chris.
You like that?
I do. I think.
Come on.
I like the substitutions. I like the way that this game has panned out.
Okay, here we
but
go.
Portsmouth equally fresh legs in. They'll be feeling confident against a Norwich side.
Yeah, they're on. I mean, they'll be smelling blood just as much as we are.
And Portsmouth would have been coming into this confident. They've just beaten a good Bristol City side 3-0.
Well, of course, at home, and they've created enough. I mean, Pompey have created enough chances tonight to knock on the door. Yes, they've only had one shot on target, but how many opportunities have they had? Behind our defensive line.
Imagine this: Dubai Canary Hernandez winner 90 minutes, and I think I'm right in saying the last Tuesday or Wednesday night away win would have been a Hernandez last minute winner.
Was that Birmingham? Birmingham.
So against the team in blue, Hernandez midweek. Don't write it off, Dubai Canary. Don't write it off.
I mean, there is nothing more I would love to see. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't give a shit who scored for Norwich now.
This 32 in the middle is giving me concern.
Oh no,
32 is open. Oh no, the TV's just frozen.
The TV's frozen.
I feel like they have to score from there, Chris.
Oh my God,
that is a bad time for it to pause. It's cut back.
Get the fucker out. Yeah, clear it. Oh my God, the TV froze at the wrong time there. 82 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. Portsmouth are the team knocking on the door.
And I tell you what, Chris, Portsmouth probably should have scored from one of these opportunities tonight. It all comes from a misplaced pass from Jose Cordoba, who's just looking to kind of progress play slightly quicker than we should have been.
Deep breaths.
I don't mind those passes, but it does sometimes land you in a spot of bother. Let's just look at this. I mean, they have to score, Chris, don't they? It's a clean cut back. 32 is free.
Oh my God. Do you know what's a great block from Duffy? He's been poor tonight. There's a good block from Duffy there.
Yeah. Still 0-0. Deep breaths. 83 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. It's Portsmouth 0, Norwich City 0, Fratton Park. Tuesday, the 10th of December, Norwich City looking to try and find a rare away win.
I love the fact that you've just put the date in there.
Why not?
And by the way, just a random shout, but true. If we play like this Sunday against Burnley, we will get our asses.
Yeah, but it's Carrow Road. We don't, do we? We're always.
Yeah, I like that actually. But just play on, ref. Yeah, good. Right, here we go. Norwich have the ball out left.
Borja.
Lovely. Get the ball in the box.
Corner.
Come on, you yellows.
In front of the Norwich fans.
God, in front of the Norwich fans. Here it goes. I love this. I absolutely love that. Oh my God. Could you imagine a winner here?
All of Norwich's good play tonight has come from wide areas.
Oh my God, come on, you yellows, please. Football gods, if you are listening, if you're watching, please be on our side right now. Please.
Is it me or do both sides look absolutely knackered?
Please. Yeah, they do. Right. Get a good ball into the box. Get it over the first man. That's all you have to do from a corner.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. If you get over the first man, anything can happen.
Yeah.
And this is what Norwich needs to do now. Here we go.
Corner ball. Duffy. It'll be whipped in. It has beaten the first man. It'll be Sorensen on the edge of the box. He'll pick it up. He'll deliver another cross. It's not the worst cross in the world. It's Slimane. It's Science.
Pretty shit cross to me, mate.
Oh, it's a foul. It's so stupid from Science. Why do they keep giving away stupid fouls?
Right. Yeah, as Aaron says, silly from Borja. Yep, that's fair.
It just kills. That's exactly what we were doing at QPR. Just as we were starting to get into motion.
Oh, actually, that's pretty harsh. Actually, on Borja. No, I think it probably is. I think it is actually. I think it's incredibly harsh on Borja.
0-0 is the score. 85 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock.
Another sub for
making
Portsmouth.
a sub.
Oh my God! I just really, really hope we can get a winner here. Really, really hope we can get a winner.
Would you take a 0-0 now?
Well, of course I bloody would, mate.
Would you?
Yeah, because of the shit show at QPR, where a draw is an improvement on what we saw. And yes, my standards have slipped, but that's the reality of the situation that we got ourselves in against QPR. Remember, tonight we're without Kenny McLean. They've started Ashley Barnes up top, first start of the season. Nunes still not up to full fitness.
Sure.
So yeah, of course I'd fucking take a 0-0.
I would worry if we scored that Fratton Park's floodlights might go off. How many corners in this game, by the way? Another corner, this time to Portsmouth, and I don't like us defending set pieces one bit. They've already had the ball in the back of the net once. It was deemed a foul on Angus Gunn. ball whipped in. It'll be over everyone, and that's a goal kick to Norwich.
Come on, Norwich.
Again.
We just need one more chance. Come on, Norwich. One more chance and take it.
Harriet says, if Science carries on like this, will he be here next season? Not if we're in the Championship, Harriet.
No. If we are in the Championship, when we're in the Championship next season, Ball Signs will go.
That's a bit pessimistic.
Mate.
We had the hats on 2 weeks ago.
It wasn't 2 weeks ago. Borja will not be here next season.
Mate.
So enjoy him whilst you can.
Oh, come on.
That's the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts.
So negative.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
The older you get,
Sometimes
the more negative
sometimes
you
the
get.
truth hurts. Here we go. Norwich have won the ball. Space in midfield. Sorensen almost fucks it up, but gets lucky, and it's found its way out wide. Brilliant.
Marcon, this has been chopped so many times. Doyle whipped in.
Oh, I tell you what.
Little tea time teaser.
Pompey.
Doyle again. Oh, there's a little elbow in there.
Norwich have always, it's like bloody pinball in there at the minute. Oh, who's it going to be? Who's that yellow card for now? Who's he booking?
I think he's going to bring it back for the foul on Marcondes. I think.
Is he?
Oh, hang on. Hang on. Is he going to book Soren? No, yeah, he's going to book a Portsmouth player. That was a scrap. Actually, there was a counter attack there.
Oh yeah, he's booked Moxton or Moxon.
Look at this. This is a nasty little foul on Marcondes, who's been kicked a lot tonight.
Yeah, it's a booking. He knows.
But what I will say, and to play into your narrative, there was a really good opportunity for counter attack there, and Sorensen misplaced pass. Oh, Oscar Schwartau, welcome to the party. Who's he coming on for? He'll be coming on for Sorensen, I think, because he has been booked.
Yes, I think.
Christopher Rayner said this ponged of a 0-0.
Oh, Ante off. Ante Synapse is off.
Oh, okay. Schwartau right wing, or are we just going sort of two up top? Either way, not sure. It's approaching the 90th minute. 88 minutes on the clock. Oscar Schwartau is on the pitch.
I quite like a bit of Schwartau here, by the way. He's the kind of guy that can keep the ball. Anything can happen. Come on, let's go.
I watched him for the he played for the under-21s the other night.
Did you watch a bit of that?
Yeah, and
I like the look at that Elliot Miles, by the way.
Yeah, Schwartau's 18 and looks head and shoulders above any 21-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a real up-and-coming prospect, mate.
Elliot Miles, yeah, good shot. He does look tidy.
I'll tell you what. Doyle looks knackered, bless him. Bloody hell.
I can't believe you put the hats on already.
At the time, it was looking good, and I'm never going to apologise for enjoying the journey. If you don't enjoy the journey, what's the point?
It doesn't sound like you're enjoying this.
Well, no. When you're winning, enjoy the win.
So you only enjoy it when we're winning?
Oh, yeah, obviously.
I've enjoyed
Do you enjoy...
I've enjoyed a gritty 0-0 at Pompey.
Mate, don't count your chickens.
Yeah,
not over yet. Here we go.
I can never work out if Callum Doyle looks about 14 or 42. He sometimes looks really old, and I'm like, that shot there, he looks like a teenager.
Is it just me, or have Portsmouth made 55 subs tonight?
They've made a lot of subs, and I'll tell you what will really piss me off if it doesn't happen. There should be at least 8 minutes of additional time.
There won't be that.
There was 5 minutes where that chap was sat in the middle of the pitch.
There'll be 5 minutes only. There'll be 5 minutes only.
7 substitutions.
There'll be 5 minutes only. I'm telling you. Here we go. Right, come on, Norwich. Let's go. One more chance. Oscar Schwartau to create it.
Have we missed McLean tonight?
Well, yeah, obviously. Of course we have, mate. Bloody hell. Have we missed Kenny McLean? Is water wet? Is the Pope a Catholic? Like, we're playing Jakob Sorensen. Of course we've missed him.
Should Sorensen start on Sunday?
No. Oh, my God, no. Is that a joke? Do you actually think he should?
I'm just trying to wind you up.
Oh, good. Well, do
you think Slimane will be fit to start?
I don't care if he's not fit. He has to start over Sorensen.
Come on, Norwich.
Play the ball.
An easy pass there, Oscar.
But to be fair, Oscar's
great. I'll
tell you what,
we'll just go alone.
Oscar. Oscar, get the corner, Oscar.
Or just go alone.
Get the corner, Oscar. That's all right, Oscar. Well done. We've got it in the box. Oh, that's silly. And it's needlessly given away.
6 minutes added on. I mean, there was a guy with a nosebleed.
Cordoba! Cordoba, what's he done there?
I don't like it when Cordoba does that. Just keep it simple, Simon.
Mate, what was your fucking TV doing, by the way?
Yeah, I know. Dangerous. Frozen. I think it's frozen at a really good time, actually, Chris.
Oh, my God.
Cordoba's giving it away and a horrible area there. Just keep... There's a simple pass back to Angus Gunn there, isn't there? There's a simple pass back to Angus Gunn there, Chris.
Yep. Come on.
If we've conceded now, I'm going to be so fuming. No, it's still 0-0.
Come on,
We're
though.
fine.
6 minutes extra time. 91
Let it
minutes
go,
and
let it
20
go.
seconds on our clock. Here we go. Come on. Let's go, boys.
4 minutes left in this.
Come on.
I still think there's a goal in this. I really do.
Come on.
That's the kind of, when I say just be a bit more. I love Cordova. I think he's brilliant. But moments like that are just utterly stupid.
I think someone's playing silly bollocks with us, actually. So I'm going to ban them. You've been banned for trying to do us.
You've been retrospectively banned.
Yeah.
Come on, Norwich. Let's find something. Come on. Well done, Callum Fisher.
Come on. I tell you what, Oscar Svartal did incredibly well there.
They did do really well.
Really well up the line. Carried it forward so well. Out of nothing, by the way. Yeah. No right to do that. Did very well, and just unfortunately Norwich fumbled it. It's almost like they didn't expect it. It's like, oh, he's going to go out of play, and he managed to keep it in play. Oscar Svartal's been unlucky not to be playing more minutes, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean he's still very young, isn't he? I mean, he's probably a bit more advanced than a Sorensen. And he's probably a little bit more advanced.
Probably, of course. Just clear it. Well done. Right, come on. 92 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. 3,400 of you yellows are watching the Talk Norwich City Watchalong.
Pompey will fancy a chance.
Oh, of course they will, mate. Of course.
There's 3 minutes left in this game. It's the 93rd minute. It's Portsmouth 0, Norwich City 0. Cold Tuesday night championship fixture. Norwich at the back of a 3-0 defeat to QPR. Will there be
work?
Here we go.
Here we go. No. Win it. Well done. Tell you what. Oh, fuck's sake. Come on, Norwich.
I just wish there was a pass into Onel.
I know, but we haven't. We've only given the ball to Onel once since he's been on.
Yeah, he's not really touched, has he?
Yeah, exactly. Well done, Jose. Right, come on. Now keep the fucker.
Give
keep
it to Onel.
the fucker.
Give it to Onel.
Keep the ball.
No,
that's okay. That's okay. We've got the ball, Jack. That's shite, though. What's that?
Yeah, we've really not kept the ball tonight, have we? You'd fancy when Norwich are at their brilliant best to do something with that option, but we've just never quite got ticking, have we?
No, we've not really got out of gear 2 all game, and that's me being generous.
But so far, don't jinx it. We've not conceded. It's Portsmouth whipping across. It's cleared by Cordova.
Why the hell did you just say that?
Sorry. Yeah, that's bad news, isn't it?
God's sake.
Portsmouth trying to find a cross. Well
defended. Come on, Norwich.
The problem is,
it's a pretty sad state of affairs, isn't it? That we're like, oh my God, come on, let's draw against Pompey. I mean, for fuck's sake.
I was listening to a podcast. I think it might have been the Pink one, actually. They were saying that the year that Wolves won the championship, and I know they were like an elite side that year, they only lost, I think, twice away from home all season.
Yeah.
I mean, it shows the kind of the difference in levels.
Obviously, of course, mate.
1 minute left.
Right, come on.
Fancy a little last minute goal?
I fancy anything, mate. Just give it to me. Come on.
Angus Gunn will take the kick.
Oscar Svartal toe poke from 2 yards, bundles it home. Yes, please. Let's go. Come on.
I'd love a goal for those travelling fans. A long way on a Tuesday to Portsmouth. Oh, that's a poor header from Sorensen. But Norwich will progress to Johannes Ben Slimane. And that
is silly.
Come on,
no, it's not. No, it's not. No, you're wrong. It's silly from Slimane.
You are a 10 at the Big C.
He looked for it. It was stupid. He shouldn't have done it.
One last chance. Come on, Norwich.
Come on, let's go.
Who do we fancy a last-minute goal from?
Anyone. I don't care.
Oscar Svartal.
Angus Gunn.
Lovely Delio.
I'd fucking love it. Honestly.
Here we go. Just lump one long. This would be the ultimate dirty one. I mean, we called it earlier.
15 seconds remain.
We called it earlier.
Norwich City
one last chance from deep. Marcondes to take.
It's now or never from Norwich City.
Lumped into the box. I think that's too deep. It's straight to the goalkeeper. Poor from Marcondes. I thought you said he practices set pieces. No, it's full time.
Right, there you go.
I think we made that sound entertaining.
Mate.
0-0. How do we feel about that? I think everyone's feeling a bit more negative than I am.
I think everyone's exhausted.
I was there at Loftus Road on Saturday, and I tell you what, we look like Barcelona compared to what we did on Saturday.
Look, right. Here's the positive side of it. We didn't lose. And after the shit show last weekend,
Yeah.
this, whether you like it or not, is factually a better performance. However, I think Harriet is right. Her eyes are bleeding. Sorry to hear that, Harriet. And do you know what? I can actually imagine that they are, and many of us are, because we're used to this Hoff ball, right? And all of a sudden, it's gone out the window, and and people will blame the fact that we were without Kenny tonight, and this, and that. But those players that we played tonight should be beating Portsmouth, and people will call me arrogant. I don't give a shit. Norwich should be beating Portsmouth with the team that were played tonight, and so yes. It was difficult, but I think we all need to try our very best to realise that when you do what you did against QPR, who hadn't won at home all season at the weekend, just getting a clean sheet tonight, getting a draw away from home. That's the old-fashioned saying, win your home games, draw away. And look, but Burnley. If we play like this,
Burnley
against Burnley, they will destroy us.
Yeah, but Chris, it's we support two different teams. We support Norwich City at home and Norwich City away. Actually, Burnley are drawing 0-0
against Derby.
Derby at home.
Really?
What I would say, let me try and look. Was that a fun watch?
No.
I'm glad we did the watch along. Put it that way, because I probably would have switched on to sort of Heartbeat or something if we weren't doing it. What I would say is Norwich City needed to get streetwise, and they needed to get streetwise really quick, and they needed to change their style away from home. There you go.
Tell you what, crazy.
And actually, they did that tonight. They found a way not to lose. Is that what we want to see long term? No.
Will we stick long term? No.
But sometimes you just need to sacrifice some things sometimes, and actually, we sacrificed any form of kind of fluid play.
Yeah.
I didn't hate that tonight. I didn't hate it.
Well, I'm not surprised you didn't hate it, because you often let your standards slip.
Portsmouth just beat Bristol City 3-0 at home.
Yeah, oh, woo, Bristol City. Woo.
We lost to them.
Oh, yeah.
At home.
Yeah, and we were shy. But they're nothing special.
I'm not mad about that tonight. And you know what? I'll say something even crazier. I think we beat Burnley on Sunday. I think we do.
Mate.
I think we do.
Mate, play like that.
You thought that Callum Doyle had the most assists in the league. That shows how much you know.
Guys, I just want to say a massive thank you for tuning into TNC Watchalong tonight. There is still 3,640 of you watching. We hugely appreciate it. We hugely appreciate you tuning in with us and watching it. Luckily, it wasn't the TNC pain train tonight. Luckily, the TNC Watchalong curse, would you say it's been broken?
I think it's been... No, it's not being broken. We still... I mean, when was the last time we won on a Watchalong?
I can't remember, mate. No bloody idea.
My God, it's been a long while.
I literally cannot remember. Just want to say a shout out, actually. Some things are bigger than football. And this thing definitely is. Some of you that follow me on social media and talk Norwich City too will have seen that a fellow yellow from across the pond, Ryan Blumenthal, has sadly been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer at just 35 years old. There's a fundraising page up. I've shared it on my X. You'll see that picture, me with Ryan. You might remember him from our 24-hour watch along. Ryan is an absolute top man. Our thoughts and prayers go out to him as he begins his battle with cancer. Please do donate on the GoFundMe page and help, because, of course, in America, you have to pay for your medical bills, of course. So we're sending you our best wishes, Ryan. We love and respect you, my friend, and we really, really hope that you can get through this, and we will together.
Absolutely, yeah. Best wishes from both of us to you, Ryan, and of course your young family as well. We will be back on TNC later in the week. We play Burnley on Sunday.
Yep.
Sunday at 3 o'clock. That's a weird
one. Your next TNC dosage will be Jack's post-match from Burnley, and then you will get a TNC podcast next week. And hopefully Jack's right and I'm wrong, and we do beat Burnley on Sunday. That will be good. And by the way, I'm on Canary Call.
Again?
Yeah, but when I've been on Canary Call at home, we've won.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Well, there you go. We win.
just putting it out there.
Right. All of your homework tonight. Chris needs to go and donate a tenner to Big C. My homework
Happily.
will be what shall I do?
Stop dropping your standards so
Stop
far.
dropping my standards, and all of you have to go and get either some Black Dog teas or some Laken's beer.
Yeah, do that.
We will see you very soon. Thanks for joining us. It was Portsmouth 0, Norwich City 0. This has been the TNC Watch Along. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.